Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Hobby makers, don't forget to tune in on Christmas Day from 1 until 5 when Ruth will be joined by Tilly Victor, bringing us some fantastic quilling kits. She'll also be joined by Dreamies, who will be bringing us some superb pens, card making kits and stamps. Plus, little exclusive, a video on demand coming directly from Sanntangle. Don't forget to join us 1 till 5 on Christmas Day. Until then, Merry Christmas!
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card? Hi everybody, have you heard? We're having the Hobbymaker Awards for the end of the year. Looking back over the last 10 months, you can vote for your favourite moment, your favourite product, your favourite demonstration. Just go to our Facebook page, just search for Hobbymaker on Facebook, have your say, have your vote, and tune in for the results on New Year's Eve.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho. Oh no, that's the other fella's words, isn't it? Merry Christmas. How are you all? Welcome to Hobbymaker. My name's Ruth. I'm going to take you through with the crew until 4 o'clock today. So we're an hour early and we're disappearing at 4 because they're going to let us go home and have some Christmas dinner, which is very lovely. Crikey, that was quick. That was hot off the press. Who's this from? I can't see it on little screen. Michelle. I can't see it on either of those screens. I've got my readers on. Can we put it on the big one? So excited to see Sandra Rushton this morning. Will make my Christmas day. Well, it makes all of our Christmases that Sandra's here. And Jill said, Merry Christmas, got my diary. Hey! Well, there we go, congratulations. So I guess before further ado, we'll have to meet Sandra straight away, obviously. Sandra Rushton in the house.
I was going to say good morning, it's not. It's good afternoon, everybody. Merry Christmas.
It's wonderful to have you here today. We've been very excited. As soon as we found out, we're looking through Christmas Day, as soon as we found out the lineup of everyone that was joining us, we were like, yes, yes. We are, I know people were saying, do you want us to cover Christmas for you, Ruth? Like, nope. No. Nope, not a problem, not a problem. I'll be there. How are you, my lovely?
I'm really good, thank you, really good.
We've got a big one today, haven't we?
We have these. I've been promising people this for so long. I'm sorry I've made you wait, but hopefully you'll think it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it, definitely. But before we do that, before we introduce the crew and everybody to you and what we're up to today, a couple of bits of admin to do first of all, and then I've got some hellos and all the rest of it to do as well. Now, everything today from Sandra is on pre-order on our website. So you can dive in straight away. I'm going to advise you do that immediately. Oh, Ivy's back, because Ina's dog's back again. She doesn't want to leave us this morning, this afternoon. Oh, why?
Afternoon.
How weird. It does feel like this morning. So she's there. Go on, Ivy, you need to go home for some din-dins. Studio dog makes an exit. There she trots. There she goes, bless her little heart. Yeah, you need to literally dive onto the website now and grab the lot. Grab the show, grab everything. It's going to be busy. It's going to be a big one today. So what do you need to do? Go to hobbymaker.co.uk, clickety-click, watch live, and there we are in all of our glory. Oh, some lovely baubles there. Now, you will see there is already an auction live. Hobbymaker On Demand. It is a very special auction indeed. You can only buy this on the website, however. You can only buy it on the web, not the phone lines, but what you're going to get for a ridiculously amazing price point, you can tell it's Christmas, is a 1.5 tutorial, 1.5 hour, not just one tutorial, 1.5, 1.5 hours, just a tiny one, 1.5 hour tutorial with Sandra herself. We've never done this before. It's brand new and exclusive. Very excited about this. Yeah. But you have to do it on the web, because what will happen is you'll come through, you'll log into your account, you'll add that to your order. It will be a purchase that you will make immediately. So it gets added into your basket immediately. You won't pay any postage and packaging, because then what happens is you'll go onto your Hobbymaker account, you'll be there anyway, and you'll go onto My Videos. We'll show it to you all later when we do it. You'll click onto My Videos and bing, it's there, and it's there forever. Forever, ever. Yeah, you've got Sandra in your videos for a lifetime.
Oh, dear.
I mean, that's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
In fact, let's show you right now. Let's have a little look, because it's so easy to do. So if you go to my account, right up at the top of the page there we go. So there we are. So we're on Liam's account at the moment, so it's all good. We'll ignore that. But if you, we haven't got his date of birth. If you go to the left-hand side of the screen, can you see it says My Videos? Click onto that, and there it is. That's because Liam's purchased his already. So he can watch and watch and watch as many times as he likes. So it's 1.5 hours on demand, so you can stop, you can pause, you can rewind, you definitely won't fast forward. And there she's looking fabulous. So Sandra will be taking you through. And actually, it's an amazing project, isn't it, as well, that you're really delivering.
Piece. Yeah, absolutely.
And we'll show that to you a little bit later on. Wow, loads of you checking out on this already. Why wouldn't you? £7.99, no P&P. There is no returns on that, obviously, as well, because once you've bought it, it's yours. So obviously no returns, as if we're going to have any returns anyway. So it's a phenomenal, phenomenal way to bring Sandra into your home. So just had to mention that quickly. Then we'll introduce you to everybody. Another message coming through from Leslie. Merry Christmas, Sandra and Ruth. This is the first Christmas day for 3 years we haven't had together, but snuggled on the sofa watching. From Leslie Elf.
Yeah, it's my elf. She's usually at home, you know. She's the one that does all the sprouts, everything. But
Leslie!
No, she's at home today. Having a rest. I've let her have a day off.
Day off. You are good. Just the one, though.
Day. Just the whole.
Just the one. Make the most of it, Leslie, because she'll be back at it
See you later.
very soon. Thank you for that, Leslie. Right, the team is here. We've got in the gallery the one and only Cat the Cat producing. Drum roll. We've got the lovely Paul, which will morph into Bruce at some stage. Massive box of chocolates in there as well. Very excited. I'm going to get my hands on those later. In the studio right now, we've got the gorgeous... Well, I'll come to you, Alex. We've got the gorgeous Jess setting up for Tilly Victor. There she is, looking all fabulous with her antlers as well. Alex, cameraman Alex, today in his jimmies, in his Christmas pyjamas. What are they covered in, Alex? Are they covered in Santas or? Santas covered in... And Alex, the Brussels man, you have to come and join me, Alex. We will get this hour started because we've got so much to do, but this
needs to be seen.
We have to have a minute for this. Can you see the Brussels man, the Brussels man? We will have to have a full-on shot at some stage because this suit is epic. Look at that. Now that's a man that knows his style. You look phenomenal. Bit smelly, Brussels, obviously. A bit later on might be a bit whiffy, but I love it, Alex. You've done us proud. You've done us proud. Thank you for that. We will see his legs a little bit later on. Now, the website at the moment, for some reason, is currently playing out yesterday's show, but you can watch us on Freeview 73, FreeSat 807 or Sky 670. That'll be why That'll be why my sister's just sent me a WhatsApp message going, I can't find it. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, right, I'll tell her in a minute. You can still buy on the website. It's just showing the wrong thing, but you can still buy on the website. Do you know what? It's probably because we're an hour early. We've confused everybody.
Exactly,
that's literally what it is. But loads to do today. Now, please get in your Christmas messages. If you are with your loved ones, wonderful. If you can't be near them today, send us in your messages. We can pass those on and read those out live on air for you. Don't forget the shows you'll be able to watch back. We're also doing a very special one day only, share your makes. Somebody will be selected at random today and will win £25 credited to their account. We will announce that before the end of today. Amazing. So get going on those, share your makes. And I know particularly for Sandra, if you have completed your 24 days the Advent,
yes,
send those. I honestly, I've seen one or two of those on people on Facebook. They're incredible. So send those in. Somebody selected at random to win £25. And as if that wasn't enough, and you send it to us at studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And that's there for you. I told you there's a lot of housekeeping to do. I can't wait for Sandra to take over. I'm going to have a rest in a minute.
I'm going for a cuppa.
Are you going? You might as well. We'll open those bubbles, Sandra. So £25 credit, and we'll announce that during... Oh, there we go. So we'll do that during the 3 o'clock hour, beg your pardon. So get your share your makes in over the next 2 hours. And... anybody fancy a free goodie bag? Yes, please. And you actually get the bag as well, which is amazing. All of those fabulous Possix. This is what I was doing yesterday. Last night. I don't know what's going on. My brain's just not working with me voice. But you get a goodie bag. Now, somebody, again, will be selected at random. We'll announce the winner about 10 to 4. All you've got to do is make a purchase today. Throughout any of the shows, a purchase. And if I say shrink plastic, metallic pens, American... Oh, my word. Yeah, we've got your cardstock. Oh my goodness, Kat, you've got some good ones here. So American Crafts cardstock, that's the primaries, not the brides. You've got the little vacuum, you've got more pens. You've only got your own Hobby Maker mug.
Oh.
I mean, it can only be Christmas Day.
Absolutely.
Look at that. How?
Perhaps I should sort of borrow it for a little bit and do a bit of tangling on it.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
yes,
so I've got
thank
pens.
you.
I can do it, I'll do it.
Right.
I'll do something on it.
Right.
I won't drink out.
Do you know what? We'll do that. We'll give that to you. Then you can. We don't want you to have a break for an hour, do we?
No, not at all.
Absolutely not.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's going to be fantastic. So all you've got to do is make a purchase today. Say again.
You've just got to get it all back in.
I know. It's like. Do you remember Cracker Jack when he held everything, including a cabbage?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that. So there we go. So just make a purchase today and somebody's going to win all of those goodies, plus a personalised Sanntangle Hobby Maker mug. But we are going to dive in. Can I just say hello to my mum and dad as well? Mwah. My mum and dad are watching, Pat and Clive. I love you lots. I will see you on Tuesday. I'm very excited to see you. And to my sister Helen and Dazzler and the kids, Arthur and Ruby, and my husband Richard, and all the balls and the Furbies and everybody. There we go. That's all the surnames, sorry. I'm a ball. No, we've got balls and Furbies and all sorts there. So hello to all of my gorgeous family. I'll see you all later. Righty hodel. We've got so much. Hodel, righty hodel. Have you never heard me say that? It's one of those. We are going to dive in to your Sanntangle 2023 diary. It is phenomenal. I know now, because as I said, my sister Helen's watching. She will love these. She's very organised like me.
Yeah,
loves the diary. We've got the option of 2 different colours here, lilac and duck egg. I don't know how you're going to choose. Personally, I'm just going to go for both. Because you can never have too many fabulous folders in your life, and actually you can have your diary maybe for a work diary, and you can have a fabulous organisational family diary, personalised diary as well. Something like that.
I know, but there are other things coming, so can't
this
say
is
more.
it. Yeah, that's all we can say at the moment. But it's going to happen in 2 different ways, and what I mean by that is the fantastic diaries, the actual sort of the hard case are beautiful. The kind of mechanics of the lilac and the purple, they are going to come from us here at Hobby Maker, and then you're going to get the chance, obviously, to get the diary in. So you wait until you see in here. It's Sandra Rushton. They're not going to be just plain pages, are they? They're literally, this is your creative canvas, time for you to get your creative juices flowing, which is fantastic. They will come directly from Sandra, because this is literally, I mean, right down to the last second, wasn't it?
It was a close one, absolutely. And I've got to sort of thank Liam, because we all know Liam.
Yeah.
He actually
we
did
do.
a 5-hour round trip to bring these up to us.
Oh my goodness.
And all the way back home, of course, just to make sure that we could put them together and everything
good
fit,
lad, isn't he?
basically.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Now, let's start with the duck egg, because this is the one that Sandra has in front of her right now. And I mean, just goodness me. You look at that, fantastic. I loved it. Saw it this morning, first time for me as well. I was like, oh, obviously you do the touchy-feely thing, the smell thing, the touchy-feely, love it. But I looked, well, I have to smell everything, I don't know why. But I look at that and I go, that is beautiful in its own right. It's very well made, wonderfully well sort of put together. If I just open that up for you as well. Oh my gosh, you've got pockets, you've got everything going on there. But obviously, you wouldn't leave it like that if you were Sandra Rushton, would you? You wouldn't leave it like that. Because what would you do with this instead,
Well, you'd have
Sandra?
to tangle on it. To be honest, you would have to tangle on it. And that's the whole point of having it a nice blank canvas, so to speak. You do need a Sharpie or an alcohol marker to do it, as we know with this kind of materials. But yeah, absolutely.
They are gorgeous. So what are these made of then, Sandra?
They are PVC.
Yeah, perfect.
Kind of
So
material,
perfect to work on.
so absolutely, yeah. All
I mean, they're gorgeous. They're going to be the most amazing price. You've got lots of little sort of slots to pop your bits and pieces in there, maybe your tiles, etc. in there.
of course, absolutely, yes.
Got a lovely little sort of
Little
flap in there
stencil
as
if
well.
you need it, all that kind of thing.
Oh yes, stencils. You can put all of your stencils in there, the other side as well. And you've got your really lovely ring binder part to that. And that's where all of your pages of your diary are going to go into. And it's really sturdy. It's really well made. And I think that's the key. Sandra didn't want to bring these to you until they were right, and I totally agree with that. But look at the stitching. You know, it's not it's not put together with spit and sawdust. You can see it's really well made, and you can tell the quality of something because of the stitching. And it's got that little magnet on there as well to close it. And of course, you can reuse and reuse as you take away the inserts, get ready for next year, but you'll be buying more next year as well.
You might be adding other things in as well.
I know, she keeps saying this. I want to know more. We are going to bring to you, though, of course, the most phenomenal price. So you've got the choice here. We are starting with the duck egg. Then we're going to bring in the details for the lilac as well. But this, bearing in mind, this is something you might be carrying around in your work bag. You're going to use it every single day for an entire year and then some. You're going to want to personalise this. But it's absolutely spectacular in terms of the colour that you've chosen here. I think two of the most beautiful hues as well, actually.
They are really nice, aren't they? They're nice and soft.
They really are.
Any gender, you know, doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
totally.
Whatever you want to do with it.
Any gender, any age, they're going to absolutely work. But today, you will not be paying $49.99, trust us. It's a big day today. There's a heck of a lot to do. And the prices you're about to see today are phenomenal. Look at that. $29.99. This is amazing. Something to use not just for this year, for next year, the following year. It might be your 10-year folder. Who knows? It's absolutely the most wonderful gift to give. And actually, I think maybe if you've not seen family and friends at Christmas and you're going to see people in the new year, what a lovely, thoughtful gift to give, especially if you know your friends are loving sort of Sandra and all the tangling. You know, this is going to be a really, really thoughtful gift as well. And they're a gorgeous size, aren't they?
This is my standard size now. This is all my instruction books come in this size, my colouring books come in this size, and it just made sense to have something that you could actually use, and you've got space to write things in, and you've got space to record things. It's just useful. It fits in your handbag or your whatever, your messenger bag, or, you know, you could even just put it in the back seat of the car if that's what you wanted to do. But it works. Yeah, this size works.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it does. And we will have a little look at Sandra's because, as we said, you've got this wonderful blank canvas. But when we look down onto Sandra's, you will see...
Yes. I mean,
gosh,
if you've been doing the Advent tiles over the last 24 days, you'll recognise this design. It's part of that image.
That's fantastic.
So if you think, oh, I'd like to do that, you can go back and watch all those videos. Yeah. Or you could sort of have a look at the one that you've done and say, I'm going to take that section and then draw a bit. I've actually used a little bit of alcohol marker on there as well. Beautiful. And I've got a little bit of chrome marker on there as
Oh,
well. And I've
nice.
even stuck something on there.
A little embellishment.
Yeah,
in there
it's
as
work
well.
in progress. This will be completely full.
I have no
As
doubt.
I go on, so work in progress.
But that's what's lovely, isn't it? Because even throughout the year, you don't have to just have that done and finished.
No, not
keep
at all.
adding. That's
adding.
handling, isn't it? Keep going, keep doodling, keep adding and adding. These are flying out, I have to say. But we've got a lovely quantity, courtesy obviously of Liam doing that 5-hour trip. Bless him. You can buy on the website. It's showing the wrong video, but apologies for that. But you can buy this. It will get sorted. Our team are on it. Might be Christmas Day, but they're still working. $29.99. So that's for the duck egg. But let's now bring in the lilac. So the lilac's just slightly ahead at the moment, actually. There we go. It's just personal preference at the end of the day, isn't it? And again, you know, it might be that you have one, you have the lilac for your work diary, you might have the duck egg for a home organisational diary. There's the second one. It's going so well. I honestly promise you I haven't been drinking. We've got Prosecco at 3, non-alcoholic. Thank goodness, you imagine. I might be better if I had
Maybe.
one with alcohol. It's a bit, it's Christmas. But $29.99. So we're now moving to the lilac. And it's exactly the same, isn't it? So you've got exactly the same in terms of style, in terms of size. I like the fact that you've got a little magnet on there as well.
Just holds it in place, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't like them when you don't have anything, and sometimes the elastic that goes around, it can fray and go big.
Yeah, this is quite a nice one. That it's all compact. It's neat. I know I draw on them, but I like it neat.
Got to be neat and tidy and organised. Yeah. Definitely. Lots of you have this in your baskets. Oh, and I haven't mentioned, look, you've even got your little, there we go. Do you know what? I might just pop that pen right in there. That's a rather,
it's a nice pen,
isn't it? That's a lovely Sanntangle branded, fabulous looking pen that just fits absolutely beautifully in there. Oh, wouldn't it be Christmas if maybe we had a set of those to share with you? I think you can see those already. These are also incredibly, incredibly exciting. So you need a couple of diaries to pop those in. We're on the web, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the web. I'll have to message my sister. We're back. There we go. We're on web. Right, so if you've just tuned in now, is that Paul? He just text messaged someone. OK, I was about to say well done, but I'm not now. Well done anyway, Paul. Well done anyway. He's a good lad. So $29.99. Choice is yours. Grab them both. Grab them both, I would say. However, you have the lilac, you have the duck egg, but you also need your actual diary pages. You are about to go gaga and giddy and everything else that's wonderfully exciting when you see this. They are incredible, but I think it's only fair that Sandra takes us through these because they are
okay. So right, what I'm going to do, I've got the lilac because I've had both, and I've got my diary as well. I thought it'd be nice to open them so you can see where we go with this. So yours will come in a bag with the holes already punched, and leave them in there till your cover comes, unless your cover comes first. But we are pretty quick, I must say.
Yeah, exactly.
We are pretty quick. So here we go. There's that one. Let's take this one out. This. It's like, Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Anybody think it was Christmas? Here we go. So the first thing, of course, we're going to remove this little bit here. All right, all you've got to do is just peel that out. Peel that one out. It's mine now.
Sure. Yeah, well, it is. It's broken now.
Do you know the nice thing about this? If you look at the top, bottom.
Yeah. See how...
I like that.
I do.
So you don't have to try and do that with it.
And they're really strong, actually, aren't they?
They are, yes, absolutely. And you see our diary... always quite thick.
Yeah.
So what I would probably do, split it in half. Okay, half in this one.
Yeah.
Half in this one. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
And then you're in.
That's the snapper satisfaction.
Oh, it is, yeah, absolutely. Now, you don't have to keep this at the front if you don't want to. You can take that away because what you've got on your very first page is something to tangle. So as you see, you've got the year, you've got all these little tiles, and I know, Ruth, you've got an example of this page there somewhere that's one of my little teams done. So you can just see the difference in coloured and non-coloured. So it'll come like this, but Ruth's got the one, how it looks.
So you see the 2023 there, ready to go, your blank canvas, and look at what you can do. I mean, stunning. Absolutely. Look how amazing this is.
So from the very first go, you were creating your own version.
Wow.
Yeah. You've got somewhere to start with there, and it's just nice to have those little squares in there to sort of get you going.
That's incredible.
All right. Also got my little verse at the front. It sort of explains a little bit about, being positive. As always important for me.
Nice.
So if we move on, There we go. It's brand new. It's a brand new one, so you've just got to sort of cajole it a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
So first thing, important thing is remembering birthdays. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
That's it. So all of them are there, and then you've got your whole 2023 calendar, all of it there.
Fab.
Which I think very important. Moving on, and this is probably one of the most important things I actually use, is my calendar for the whole year, but I've actually got 3 months per page.
Nice.
So I can look at this and I can make things known and I can do things as I'm going along.
Yeah.
So that's how that one works. Okay, moving that one on.
So you can write all the days I'm on.
All the days, that kind of thing. And then
Miss that
come
one.
to January. So of course you've got some tangling on there. Some of the my original artwork. You've got open letters, so you can actually tangle inside, you can tangle outside, or of course, you've then got a little bit of a positive statement here that tells you,
gorgeous,
set your imagination free, and then you've got some tile spaces that you can either put your tiles in, little photo corners, or you could tangle the whole thing. So if I just sort of move to the next page, oh, it just feels lovely. You've got your whole January there in front of you, and you've also got a page for notes. So I always find this really useful. Things I need to remember, any important dates, everything I need. And I'm putting my little positive statements in all the time just to keep you going.
Yeah.
And then, of course, once you've got that, you've then got your diary for the whole month. So you've got Monday to Sunday per page.
Great.
Plenty of space there to be writing on.
Yeah.
But then as you move along, you've got December and... See if I can find another one somewhere. September, look, the fan.
I love that they're all different as well.
They are all different, all completely different. So you've got a little positive for every month, and every single one different. You've got little bits to you put your tiles in. Look at that, and imagine adding. Actually, we've got another sample of this one as well. Adding all your different tangles coming down there, a bit like a dream catcher.
Oh wow, yeah, look at that.
See, so I mean, from here, it's blank. It's a blank canvas for you, but. Look at that, what you could do with it.
Stunning
now,
is that.
Some of the pages slightly different size because, of course, with the post, I've had to photographs.
Yes.
Well, they've sent photographs in, so I've actually, had to print them. So they are going to be slightly different size. So
but that's okay. It gives you an idea. I've got a December one there as well.
This is just beautiful. Yeah.
How lovely is that? And they're all so different. And this is obviously the thing with Sandra, with Sanntangle, with tangling. You literally are putting your own personality on everything in here. And to be able to really personalise your own diary, your own journal, I think is phenomenal. Yet it's really useful organisational tool as well. But I know when you were saying, I like to see everything. Birthdays, I'm a bit of a nightmare. With birthdays, I write them down in a book, but I forget to open the book.
Exactly.
So when you've got it
and
all
it's
there,
right in front of you as soon as you come, and it's also in your each month. You can say, right, I've got this important date.
Exactly.
We've got important appointments and things. I know a lot of us have, and you've got to be certain places. For me, that's a diary that I'll use. I'll tangle in it all over the place, but I'll use it. And you know the nice thing about this one compared to all the others I've ever done, you can take pages out.
Yeah.
So you can tangle on your pages when they're actually on your tangle board, so you don't have to think, I've got this to sort of get in the way. Even our coils, they're brilliant, but it's still there. You've still got to have the whole thing on your knee.
Exactly.
You don't with this. It's just a single page. Pop it back in afterwards. Job done.
It's so well thought out. And I have to say, it's the first one in collaboration with Hobbymaker, first one that we've kind of ever done or seen like this. So it's the first step. And we wanted to do it right. It was very important for Sandra as well to get this right for you. Obviously, in terms of every single page, that's the thing. It's not just a standard, whoop, there's your 2023 insert. Every page, you feel that personality. You feel the character and the brand of Sanntangle. And I have to say, the opportunity, this is going to keep you busy for a long time. Which is really exciting.
But it's not overwhelming. You don't have to put things in there. We do tiles twice a week anyway, so you could stick those in. You could even use that for photographs, or if you've got stamps, you could stamp it. Colours, this is 160 GSM paper, so if you colour one side, it's not going to come through. Alcohol markers will, because that's what they do. But if you're using pencils, it doesn't come through on the side. So, it's just everything is just... Right, we've got it right this time.
Quality. Always about quality. I have to say the lilac and the duck egg are flying out. Is the lilac still slightly in front? And when I say slightly, I mean literally by by an elf's waistcoat. I don't know, what's small? It's random. Right, another message coming in. Well, these come in on the big screen, Kat. Are they not coming up on big screen? I need my readers on to read these. On big screen. What a treat to have Sandra on today. Andrew.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for the team for working Christmas Day. It means a lot to me and others, I'm sure. Oh, bless you.
Oh,
from the
thank
Story.
you.
It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure to
Absolutely.
be with you. We are having a fabulous day.
We are.
And we feel like we're with you at home as well. If you're watching at home, as I said, we'll have to give some shout outs as well. I give a shout out to my mum and dad. I'm just saying hello to my sister again because she's tuned in now. We had a bit of a technical wibble wobble, but if I don't say hello, she'll there'll be war later. Yeah.
Well, I've got one of my youngest tanglers, Caitlin, watching today.
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin.
Hello to Caitlin. So hello to my sister Helen and Dazzler. Darren,
Let's just get them all in.
Arthur, Ruby, my mum, my dad, the dog, all of my lot. So. Linda said, we absolutely love sandtangling. It's the most relaxing hobby. Happy Christmas. Love from John, Linda and Donkey.
Oh, Donkey.
Donkey.
Yes. Dobby's here as well, so I shall pass that on because he's a bit busy. He's trying to find his Christmas lunch.
He's trying to, and he's had
a little bit worrying.
A bit of a fabulous outfit. There we are, Dobby.
Absolutely, yes.
You see him, he's got his little elf outfit on.
Yeah, there's something going in that stocking there, isn't there? I think I'm going to have to rescue that.
Yeah, I think we'll have to get... Well, mainly because I need a hug as well, quite frankly. I need a hug and a photo with Dobby because I love him. Very quickly, let's introduce to you the pens. Get your messages in. As long as you're live, as long as you've got an account with us at Hobby Maker, just sign up. Even if you haven't bought anything, that's fine. Even if you want to just log in to send us a massage, not a massage, a message. You can send us one, a voucher for one, and be very gratefully received, actually, especially with our backs, Alex. Goodness me, myself and Alex haven't got a good spine between us. Right, let's do the pens. Now, these are brand spanking new today. These are fabulous. You're going to get 2 of your 0.3, your 03, and you're getting 1 of your 05. Look, I'm sorry, but I'll go that way. When we talk about doing it right, when we talk about, absolutely nailing it, I mean, these are fabulous. Sandtangle. Is it just me? If you get a new diary, do you have to buy a new pen?
Yeah.
It's the rules, isn't it?
It's the rules, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, I say that, it's probably every week I have to buy a new pen.
If I see a new pen, I buy it.
But obviously to have the branding on there as well. So what have you done for us here then? So you've got your 0.3, you've got 2 of, and your 0.5.
Yeah, your 03s we use a lot. Yeah. That's what we use standard for drawing all the time. The 05 is a little bit thicker. We've had brought 08s in the past. This one's a little bit thicker, so you could actually use it for highlighting if you want thicker lines in places, but also for filling. And I just thought that these were the best 3 to sort of work on your everyday things. Of course, Hobby Maker do a range now of all of them. So you've got the outer edges if you want to go finer and wider, but these are just everyday multi-purpose use. Yeah. And they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're honestly, they glide.
Really nice. They're so classy, aren't they?
They really are. They really are. And if you're going to, maybe you're starting on your journey with Sandra and Sandtangle right now, get the right tools for the job. If you're sitting at home thinking, oh, I could do that, honestly, it will make the world of difference. These are an absolute must-have. Honestly, they will literally change the way you write and you draw, the way that you do your tangling. These give you that. When I say, I want to say professional finish, but at the same stage, I don't want that to sound that it's out of reach, that because it's professional, I can't do it. I remember the first time I met you and you said, do you doodle? I'm like, yeah, you're on the phone, you do a little doodle. Like, what are your doodles? I do little scrolls all the time, or all my Christmas cards or cards always have a little flower and a scroll. If you can do that, you can do this, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah. It's just that with the fine liners, it allows you to put a little bit more detail in there. Yeah. So rather than do your flower and then you move on to your next flower, you might want to put some little flicks inside your flower, some little dots, and the fine liner allows you to go to that level.
Absolutely. And remember, you're getting 3 of those. So you're getting 2 of the 0.3 and you're getting 1 of your 0.5 or your 0.5, depending. But just look how... And these are water resistant.
Yeah.
They are, oh my gosh, look at those.
They're lovely, yeah. They're just shiny.
That silver is beautiful.
The black barrel and the fact that you've got that shiny little hint on there, I think
they look gorgeous. Yeah. They look really, really expensive, and they're £7.99. TF1256. Keep going through for those, and remember, if you have just made a purchase already, you are in the mix. Somebody's going to win the goodie bag of all goodie bags just by making a purchase today. There's loads in there. Right, Sandra, we need to dive in, don't we, really?
I think we absolutely do, yeah. So what do you do with your diary pages? They're all blank, and you think, OK, a doodle on them. What on earth do I doodle? So I've brought the Spanish fans with me today. This is
gorgeous.
probably one of the top, I would say the top 5 of my stencil products. It's just so beautiful. You can create larger pieces, but I'm going to use this as inspiration to help me create something on one of my diary pages. So here we go. I've got, look, what's next? And this is sort of coming into September time. So, you know, it's, yeah. So I've got space to do my little tangles here, but then I'm going to come in with this stencil. And I'm going to, there are instructions for how to do pieces, of course, but I'm just going to do my own thing for a little bit and see where that leads me, which is usual. I'm going to start with a pencil. And what I want to do is I'm going to draw around this shape. So all the way around. Now, I'm not going to go on top of this tile here. I'm going to make it so it's going underneath.
Right.
But I'm going to just put that little circle in there because I want to make sure I've got something to work to that I can find. Actually, I think I'm just going to use these top lines here. So don't think just because I've got this particular design on, you've got to use it. You could just use the outside shape. You could use sections of it if you want. So then working on my little dot, if I move it and I can see through my stencil there, I'm going to line my dot up and I'm going to find sort of a bit of an edge there and then draw in the next little bit. So this time, I don't need to draw all of it because it's sort of going underneath that last one. I'll just take this off in a moment and show you exactly what I mean. There it is. You see, it's just going slightly underneath like it's... Yeah. So let's do another one. So again, I'm going to follow this bubble here, or this little circle, and draw around. So I've got my shape again. I've just sort of levelled it up by eye here. It doesn't have to be exactly spot on. There we go. And then into these little lines as before. There we go. So you see again, I'm going to work my way all the way up there, and then I'd come back around this way. And there we go. Put one in there. So at the moment, I've not done anything that's really scary. It's just drawn these lines. You don't have to press on too hard because, of course, we're going to rub these out afterwards. You see, I'd perhaps work that all the way. You could go all the way around if you wanted to, whatever you want to do.
Almost looks
so
like a peacock
next thing
tail,
then.
Peacock feather.
It could be, couldn't it? Let's have a look. Oh, look, they're even shiny on the top.
Oh, they're lovely. Oh, yes, they are.
They're even shiny on the top. Okay. All right. Sorry, calm down.
Life's too short not to shine us.
It certainly is. So let's have a look here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw it. Now I'd perhaps draw all of them, but I'm just going to do one so you can see. There we go. Again, using the edge of my stencil there as a straight edge.
Yeah.
Don't think it's just the shapes on the inside. Here we go.
And we have got a ton of messages, by the way. We've got loads of emails. We will gradually get through as many as we can. Even if we just put some on the bottom and don't read them out, at least we can see some of them, but we'll try and read quite a few.
Okay, so I've taken that little line that I've done. I've gone straight away across. I could do it as a V, and I'm going to do what we call an aura. Draw that next line.
Okay.
And then this next line here, I'm going to do it again. And this doesn't mean you've got to follow this pattern. You can do whatever you want to do with it. There we go. Same again. I actually did do a video, I think is on YouTube actually, of using this particular stencil.
Oh, right.
And creating a fan with this. So you could find that as well on the Sanntangle page. There we go. So I've done the same again. You see I'm actually working my way underneath. I'm creating this like little lattice effect almost. And there we go. So let's bring another one and see each time going underneath. And the same again. So just keep working. I could do that all the way down. So I've got one more line here. I think what I'm going to do is I'll work with that same line going along. And
you can see why people message in and say it's so relaxing, it's so mesmerising. It is.
Into it. And these particular pieces look amazing when you see them.
Yeah, they do.
I know you've got the original artwork there in frames.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of these actually, because these are stunning. And that's the thing.
But you know, you can go that big, or you can go just quite small and do a card. It's whatever you want to do with it, see.
I mean, look at that.
How lovely is that?
How gorgeous is this? Framed. I know. And this is the magic of what you get when you are sort of...
Step-by-step instructions on how to create that.
That's beautiful.
Just beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, and look, I've got another one for you as well. I've to swap these
this one, the colours on this one as well.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
But it's entirely, completely doable. And you see you've got those lovely little patterns in the background as well. The background stencils work superb with it.
Yeah.
And I must admit with this background stencil set for the fans. It's the one that's always in my bag. I use it ever such a lot.
Yeah.
They work for so many different things.
Totally. Aren't they stunning? So that's an idea of literally how far your work can go, whether you're just doing a small tile or whether you're really going for it.
Absolutely.
Up to you. They're amazing.
So, of course, I would do all of this. I'm just going to do a section of it, and then you can sort of go a little bit freehand. And let's bring in... Now, when I say freehand, you're like, how on earth is she doing this? Okay, what's this weird shape here? If I come into my instructions, let's find one. Oh, here we go. Let's move along a bit. Oh, see, look, it talks about the tassel. And then here, look, oh, there's that funny looking shape.
Oh, yes.
There we go, if I turn it that way. Exactly the same look as I've just drawn there. See? And then as it moves along, here we go, let's look at the instructions. It says draw another one either side. And then draw another one either side. So if we do that, another one either side, like that. So I'm repeating my shapes as I go. You see? As it's just sort of working its way up. It's quite a big flower, this one is. So you could do 2 or 3 more. It sort of suggests adding one down this bottom edge. Then we want a line across the top there. So you've got this lovely sort of real massive bloom. And then let's bring a little bit of a line in there. So again, I've drawn a few curves.
Yeah.
A few little lines. So there we go. That one would sort of sit in there. So you do quite a few of those dotted around and make them a bit bigger, a bit smaller. And we've got these wonderful sort of little loops. And again, little loops. You see, they just sort of work their way up and around. And before you know it, you've got quite a design forming, really. So as well as your fan that's sort of going to come all the way around here, you've got these lovely little flowers coming in. A little bit of colouring. So if I just take that away.
And of course, if you've only got 2 minutes to spare, you might just sit down and do a couple of loops and do a tiny little bit, leave it, come back later, and then you might have a few hours. There's never any pressure. No, that's the thing that's so lovely with it.
Do you know, it might take you a month to do it, and that's the whole point. You've got one of these pages, dotted around the place. So you think, well, I'm just going to do a bit as I go. You don't have to do it all at once. So see there, look, I'm just adding a little bit of colour. Just sort of flick it round. So, you could go as... well, I have gone a little bit further on with the one I'm going to show you in a minute, but you can see where that works. And then turning it round, you see this is the other page.
That's great. Doesn't go through at all.
Nothing.
Pages are so smooth.
Exactly. Now, another thing you could do with this, and, we talked about those stencils. I've been very good. Look, I've got everything in bags.
Oh, you are good.
And mostly washed. But I do use these stencils such a lot. You can see, look, I've been inking through it. They work brilliant with pastes and all sorts of things. So let's see what I've got. Oh, I've got a bit of blue. I have no idea what colour's on the thing here. So then I could come in, let's add a little bit of, there we go. Just a little bit of my stencil in there as well. So you're actually making crafty little pages, but you're doing it for yourself. So you could try little bits and pieces here. You could, experiment a little bit.
And the thing is, it's not about right or wrong with this.
No, not at all.
You do it your way. It's for you at the end of the day.
Yeah. You see how you're getting that lovely little design on there. So what I'll do, I'll just bring in the one I've been working on in my diary.
Yeah.
So that's... When I say working on, I've probably spent, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours on this.
Oh, gosh.
But, so you can see where it started.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly the same place, but I've just gone that little bit further. I've added more colour on there. So you can see there's the stencil. There's my fan. I've gone further round. I've got some flowers still to colour. But I could have chosen, if I wanted to actually cover these up completely and have the fan going over. Yeah. But I didn't. I've actually drawn those back in because then I can put some little tiny tiles. Maybe I'll do this flower on a little tiny tile. Nice. Or maybe I'll do something completely different. I have no idea yet, but it doesn't matter because there's my page, see, and I chose the fan to go there because, of course, September, we've already got a bit of a fan going on. So the theme, this can spread across the whole of the 2 pages. Amazing. And you're going to have this wonderful... It's not just about opening a diary and saying, what have I got on today? No. It's about opening a diary and being inspired and looking at what you've got here and thinking, do you know what, I drew that. Yeah. It just makes your day, doesn't it? It really does, just to open it. Imagine all your pages starting to look like this.
Well, it's having your workbooks that you would normally work on incorporated with your diary, so you've got literally everything in there. And that Spanish background stencil, that is new, it's stunning. It's £8.99, so if you want to add that to your order, you can. You actually get 2 as well.
You do, yeah. The other one is just divine.
Lovely. I mean, I just want to decorate my entire house with that. I can just makes me go somewhere fabulous. Beautiful. And look at these, how gorgeous and organic are they? Really fantastic. So both of those is for an amazing price point, £8.99. A message coming in from Debbie saying, morning ladies, never seen this before, looks amazing. How do I start?
Oh, good point.
Great point.
Good point.
So what would you say for somebody watching today, starting out?
Right. Never done it. Okay,
never
first thing then. Now, in terms of what do you need? You need a decent pencil. I use a 2B pencil.
Okay.
You need a pen, a fine liner. If you don't have a fine liner, use a biro. Honestly, to start you off with, use whatever you've got.
Yeah.
One of these is perfect as well. It's like a paper stub, known as a tortillon.
A tortillon.
Okay, then your basic 3, and you need a decent piece of cardstock or paper. We work on what we would call tiles, which are on the website. You know, we talked about tiny tiles, this is a tiny tile, it's 5 centimetres square. Okay, that's our regular. And you see, look, they are going to fit into my diary like that. So the very first thing I do is I've got over 300 videos on the Sanntangle web group page, or if you go onto YouTube, you can go on there. First thing you do then, I'd go straight in with a pen. Okay, and this is literally from scratch.
Yeah.
So let's start with, I don't know, let's start with a little line. Okay, little line. And then another little line next to it, see?
Yep.
Then I'm going to put like a little curve over the top. And then a bubble around it. We don't call them circles, they're bubbles.
Balls.
Okay. So then let's do another one. So 2 little lines, a little curve, and then a bubble around it. And then let's just come in with a curve. Now I'm going to do another curve and another curve. And a curve. Another curve. Now every single one that we do is going to be different. So the idea is you do your thing. If you think, do you know what, I'm better doing it upside down and drawing it this way, then that's absolutely fine. Do it this way. It's whatever works for you. So there's a little bit of a design there. So let's make it look something a little bit nice. I'm going to sort of take my pen out of the way, going to bring my pencil in.
Okay.
I'm going to add a little bit of pencil just to those sides. And again, I'm not thinking, where's the light source? Just a little bit of a highlight. And then into those. And then I'm going to bring this in. This is our little tortillon.
Yeah.
And you notice I hold my pencil like this, quite close. My tortillon, see, I've changed how I hold it.
Okay.
I'm not holding it like this anymore. I'm holding it like this.
Right.
So it's a slightly shallower angle, and I've actually a little bit further away. See, finger and thumb. So what I'm going to do now is soften this off.
And this is where the magic comes.
You see, just ever so gently work my way along. Now, of course, if you've got this and you're using whatever you've got to hand, so if you're using like printer paper, it's perhaps not going to move as nicely as this is. So it's all about finding the best quality cardstock you can. Hence, we work with smaller pieces.
Yeah.
But, there we go, a little bit of shading around there and shading around there. And then, of course, the last thing we do, backing with pen, is we put our little signature on there. And that is a tangled tile, basically. That's where you start, little things like this. But even saying that, these elements we actually use in all the stencils. So don't think there's a stencil that, oh, it's too hard for me. It's honestly, it's not. They're all the same. You can literally pick something up and I'll take you from scratch, straight from the beginning all through on how you actually do all these tangles and everything. So. And
like you say, there's so many YouTube videos
there are, yeah, we've done quite a few now. I was only going to do 12. I was only going to do 12. I'm on 305. Yeah,
that's grown. And of course, Facebook, social media, all the rest of it, you can also find Sandra there with Sanntangle. And don't forget, we've got our own video today. So exciting. We've never done anything like this before. It's the very first one. I know there are going to be many more. I can feel it in my bones. The only way you can buy this is on the website. You cannot phone the call centre because they won't be able to do it. You basically just need to be with us on the interweb at hobbymaker.co.uk and have an account. So just register for an account. If there's nothing else you want right now, there will be. Go into your account and literally add this to your order. So YVCG08, it's £7.99. It's an incredible price. The value for money here is extraordinary. When you add it into your basket and you check out, it will go out of your account pretty much instantly. So it's slightly different to normal. You won't be charged P&P because that would be rude of us. That would be silly. But what will happen is it will pretty much instantly be there then in your videos. People might be watching theirs now that have already bought at the start of the hour.
Oh, exciting.
I know, that's nice, isn't it?
Exciting.
So you can go to video at the end, you can see it there. That'll be when you're in your account, or you go to My Account, go then to the left-hand side of the screen. We're logged in, there we go, My Account. We're logged in on Liam's, we can buy loads. And then you go to My Videos, click on that, and boop, Bob's your uncle. There it is. And you have an hour and a half uninterrupted Sandra time. You have Sandra to yourself for an hour and a half, but don't think of it like that, because that hour and a half could go on and on and on. And why do I say that? Because it's there forever. Literally, you have Sandra there taking you through an incredible, incredible project. And you'll be able to rewatch, you'll be able to stop, to pause, to go back as many times as you like. And you just have the opportunity. I'm trying to find, where have I put that?
It's there, it's on the end.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Yeah,
there we go. Couldn't see it. So this is the project you'll be able to follow Sandra doing. You're going to be able to do this. And I'm not being funny. That is, you're going to have elements of that potentially within your diary. Frame it, gift it. Honestly, the world's your lobster. £7.99. This is amazing. It's beginner friendly. So if you're looking at that thinking, I can't do that, you can. I promise you, you can. Not only because the way that this happens with Sanntangle is so brilliant, it allows us all to do it. You have Sandra with you. It's like, get yourself a fabulous cup of tea, keep it away from, obviously, your drawings. That'll be a disaster. But you have literally that step-by-step tuition. And you know, if you've ever booked any sort of tuition for you know, whether it's a musical instrument you want to learn, whether you're going for, we're back to massages, Alex. I don't know why, having a massage, whatever you're doing, one-to-one tuition is expensive, and we get that. It's people's time. It's everything that's gone on behind the scenes in terms of getting ready. £7.99. You're at home. You're in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to get dressed up, put your slap on. You can just sit at home in your pyjamas, whatever is comfy for you, and sit with Sandra. No petrol, no parking, no stress. Sit at home. Pause it. Go and just, you know, if you've got, you know, put some washing in, do some bits and bobs, grab a bit of lunch, come back, rewind, pause. It's fabulous. £7.99. I mean, let's be honest, whenever we can, if we can get our paws on Sandra, we'd love to have her here all the time. It's Christmas. Of course, to have that opportunity to have Sandra with you in your own home, £7.99. We've definitely missed a digit, haven't we, off that? It's so exciting. It's something we've never offered before. And I'm going to say this is going to be the first of many. It's got to be, hasn't it?
It's lovely, yeah. And I know when you saw that little clip, it's using one of the circle frames. I do explain in there, you don't have to have that.
Yeah.
If you've got things you can draw around that are circles, that's absolutely fine. But if you have got the circle frames, and I know for a few months now I've been saying, if you've not got your circle frame, get this in, because it just makes life that little bit easier for you to split up the space that we talk about a lot. But again, if you haven't, you don't have to have it. It's entirely up to you. But you can still do that in an hour and a half.
And you will use it on many different projects as well. So again, it's something to really have sort of in your collection. I'm just going to show you a couple more of these as well from your diary, because they are selling so quickly. Obviously. So you've got the choice of the lilac or the duck egg, but have a little look at that. So that's an idea for November.
Nice.
Again,
my firework,
really
detailed. You know, it's that swirl in the background.
Yeah.
And that's actually printed there, but you add your own tangles in, so you make it your own version.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's one for June. Look at this with the owl. It's an owl.
Yeah.
An owl.
Exactly. And a lot of some of these pieces of art we actually have done in class. So you won't be able to find them anywhere in terms of a stencil instructions. They're printed in there for you to actually, you know, use.
They're just amazing.
All, yeah,
and it's just about personalisation at the end of the day. You know, the thing with what Sandra does as well, and what you're doing at home is you rarely end up with this bare bit of paper. Do you know what I mean? It's once you start, you keep going and keep going. Yeah. And I think the more you do, the more you grow with confidence as well.
You do, yeah. And I think even looking at Rees there, I've just noticed the one on the desk, because even where you've got the one where it says your things to do for the month, don't think that you can't tangle in that as well. Rees actually used the fan.
That's great, isn't it?
Created a piece. 'Cause sometimes you think, I haven't got much to write this month.
Yeah.
Use the space and work it in and out and create your own little pages with it.
I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? So it's okay to draw outside of the lines. I think that's the rule, isn't it, really?
It certainly is. There are no rules.
Yeah, well, sorry, I forgot that. There are no rules. And of course, that was the stencil. I don't think I showed that to you. I wanted to show that to you for the fan. Did we bring the graphics in for that? Was I just watching Sandra?
Yeah, well.
That's why. It's what happens. It's what happens. So here we go. So that's what you get. So the Spanish fans that you've seen a lot of, obviously, in terms of different ways of using them, little elements of, they are the stencils. And your booklet, obviously, step by step, takes you through, shows you how to start, shows you how to create your own designs. I mean, it's just wonderful. Pictures and words, which is also what I love. I need both. Yeah. Beverly. Hello, Beverly. Beverly said this on demand is perfect for me as I can't make it to the workshops. Looking forward to having many more in 2023.
Oh, brilliant, Beverly. You're going to love this. It's a beautiful little piece that we've done there. So
it's the beginning.
I'm happy with it. So
you should be ecstatic with this. It's fantastic, honestly. Such a great concept, and like you said there, Beverly, brilliant. So you can order. Nobody's excluded. That's the thing. This is total sort of inclusivity to be able to sit at home in the comfort of your own home and start, because I know you're going to be addicted. Now, we were meant to be doing these in the next hour, actually. We're going to have a little look at them now. Yeah, exactly. My producer Kat was saying they're a little bit larger than I thought.
They're a little bit larger. Yes.
They are about, I thought they were going to be sort of like the smaller.
No, you've got a tangle on them, because we've got stencils have got to fit on there, haven't they? You know, we don't want...
Yep.
We've done a tile coaster type of things before, but these, we wanted you to draw on them. And obviously you can have them hanging up as plaques, or, you know, have them on your table as a larger sort of coaster if you want to. Well, you've got 3 different shapes in there. And of course, look at the grain on that.
They're wonderful, aren't they?
You can draw on them on both sides. So you could have, you know, it depends, you could have welcome or gone out, or don't knock. Anything like that. But
stay out of my room.
Every single one's got a different grain, so that's going to inspire you as to what you're perhaps going to put on it, and whether you want to use the stencils or whether you actually just want to tangle within those spaces on that grain.
I think the reason that I thought, and we thought these were probably a quarter of the size, is because of what you're about to see on screen, because of the price. Oh, crumbs, I've got 20 left. Honestly, busy bees out there today. So lovely to have your company. £6.99, and you get all 3. You don't have to choose. That is fantastic. You can use your new
pens, pencils, coloured pencils, paints.
Oh my word! Yeah. And that's literally. Is that just?
It's
no, it's not. It's
MDF.
No, it's not. I can tell by the smell.
It's cherry veneer on both sides. So yeah, so no, just MDF on this one. No, it's cherry veneer on both sides. So you choose the side that you like the best. Draw on both. Use one. Whatever. It's up to you.
They are divine.
They are lovely.
And even the edging there as well. I can't stop smelling these, I'll be honest. £6.99. Keep checking out on those. I've got less than 20. Nicola, well done. Rose, congratulations. Beverly, Anne, Sue. Chris has had 2. That rhymes. Lovely. Buckinghamshire, Gloria, Victoria. I've got Kathy, Trevor. You got an itchy foot, Kat? That means you're going travelling.
Oh, is it?
You get itchy feet.
Not just yet, though. She's got...
Not yet. If you get itchy palms, it means you're coming into money. Itchy feet means you're going travelling, but not until 4 o'clock, because we need you, if that's all right. And in fact, not at all, because we need you. Right, get your pens. We have so many of you, obviously, watching today, loving what you're seeing. And actually, a lot of you already are very familiar with Sanntangle. Oh, my goodness me. We did ask for Share Your Makes. You'll all be entered into Share Your Makes today. Somebody will be picked at random. Check this out. This is from Yvonne.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
I'm really pleased with it. Do you know, this is 24 tiles, those 5cm tiles, and we did one every day from the 1st of December to yesterday. So it didn't matter what was going on. Every single day we've done one tile, and it's created that.
That's fantastic.
That's just divine, isn't it?
My goodness, well done, Yvonne. That's utterly beautiful. And you know, there's a whole family of people that come together, I think, with Sanntangle.
They are. The
real
community is absolutely wonderful. They help each other out.
Yeah, it's a lovely place to be.
We've been through a lot, actually, when you think it really kicked off at the start of lockdown.
Yeah.
And this is, it wasn't just for lockdown, this has continued and continued and grown and grown.
Stronger and
and
stronger.
this is our second one, so you could even go and look at last year's.
Of course.
And watch all the videos for last year as well. So
Love it. Next up, we have another one. Let's bring this one in.
Oh,
that's
do you know when
exciting.
I saw this on the page, and I thought it's very Mediterranean. It's all the
Exactly.
bright tiles.
Yeah.
It's just full of life, and you can hear the music in the background and all sorts of that one.
You've absolutely
Fabulous,
created a
Sharon.
really fantastic atmosphere with that. Sharon King, well done on Share Your Makes. We've got time for another. Oh, lovely, Chris.
Yes.
Gosh, they're fabulous, aren't they?
It's just, and you think every single one they followed the same instructions, but they are different, but they're the same.
Yeah.
And it's all about your own take on it.
Yeah,
and
you'll
this
never
is
get too
inspiration.
same.
So if you didn't know what to put in your books and didn't know what tangles to use, follow these and just add those little bits
Completely.
in as you go.
Yeah, I was looking at some of these on your on the Sanntangle. I think it was the Facebook page for
the group page.
Yeah, the group page, and they were just lovely. Victoria's niece Lily, who is 18 and obviously incredibly talented as well. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
They're beautiful, aren't they? The
butterflies
lotus is
and
probably the
lotus is
first of the
stunning.
concepts we ever
I love
did.
that.
It's just lovely, and the butterflies.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well done, that's really lovely. Oh, boom. 2023, Dawn. Goodness me,
Yes.
welcoming that in style. And of course, you've got your 24 tiles on there as well. It's really fascinating,
It
isn't
is.
it?
I
to
love
see
that.
them all?
Just the hint of colour with certain ones.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. But everybody's got their own choice as to what they've done with it.
Yeah. Oh, this is cute. Chantel.
Beautiful.
Chantel giving it a go for the first time. Look at your
Fantastic.
little
That mouse is divine. Look at that.
That's
It's
really
a long
beautiful.
way up.
Yeah, I will get there. I will get to that top shelf. Oh, beautiful. Last one for now from Louise. Louise McNally. Look at that. Festive and fabulous.
Yeah. Well, again, those are tiles that are on YouTube. You can watch how to do those. They are recent ones.
Yeah.
And that one's the Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead,
stencil
yeah,
that we
they're
did.
amazing,
That was
aren't they?
amazing, yeah.
Really super work on those. Keep sending them in. We absolutely love them. Somebody is going to win £25 credited to their account today. We're going to draw that towards the end. What time did we say we're doing? I've got that much going on today. Share Your Makes, we're going to do about 3:45. Yeah, we'll do that about 3:45. Keep forgetting because we're on until 4 o'clock today, so we're all a little bit out. But keep sending those in, and don't forget, if you are making a purchase today, somebody's going to be picked at random. Someone's going to win a goodie bag. Not just a goodie bag.
No.
The goodie bag. Yeah, you get the actual bag itself. I have to say, producer Kat has done an amazing job getting this all together. It was about half the size in terms of what we were given, and Kat's been wandering around, grabbing this, getting hold of that, and she's literally built it up. You also get, there's loads there. You've got shrink plastic, you've got American crafts, you've got pens, you've got all sorts. You will get your very own Hobby Maker mug. The reason it's not there is because Sandra has very kindly said that she is going to add some of her own inspiration, some of her own tangles onto your Hobby Maker. Say again.
You could end up with anything.
That's all right. That's the excitement of it, isn't it? Depends what mood she's in over the next hour or so. So I will pop that on there. We'll get that sorted out for you. And remember that everything is up for order. Everything else we're going to do with you in the 3 o'clock. No, you're back with us at what time are we on? 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, it's going to be like this all day. And I've not even had a sherry. Everything's up on the website. It's going to get busy.
It's coming.
Yeah, sorry about this. Are you excited? Are you really? Right, okay, yes, that's the lovely Jess, Tilly Victor coming up. Everything's on the web, so go and buy what you need right now. If you know you've got Christmas dinner at a certain time, you've got friends coming in at a certain time, the whole show is there loaded to go, so you can grab everything that you need. Get your diaries, they're exceptional. The duck egg or the lilac, just get both in my book because you will use them, you will absolutely adore them. And of course then you've got your inserts, one for work, one for personal, one for family, up to you. Get that. I've got a really good feeling about 2023, I have to say. Sometimes you just have to get that positive projection ready to go, don't you?
So, yeah.
And I'm determined this year. A few things are happening that I'm like, oh really? But I'm not going to let those overshadow everything else. It's about stepping forward into 2023. You've got to start right, haven't you? That's what I think. and then get cracking. But lovely to have your company today. Sandra, have a lovely hour off.
Will do.
Have you bought Christmas nibbles?
To be fair, no, I've brought my...
Just your other half?
Yeah, I brought John with me, so hopefully he's got me a cup of tea ready.
Good lad.
That's all right, I'm all good with that.
That's fine. I don't take sugar, John, just wet and warm. It's all good. Right, stay with us. Jess is ready to take us through. We've got Tilly Victor coming up at the side of this. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if you want to start something new, as I was just saying, 2023, let's start it in style. If you want to start quilling, and honestly, you're going to absolutely adore these. It might be for you, it might be for your sister, your daughter, your niece, your uncle, your brother, whoever. Have a look at these, because this is a completely different thing perhaps than anything you've tried before. And again, it's so wonderful and really easy to do once you've got the likes of Jess with us to take us through. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to have a mince pie, Alex. Why not? See you in a second.
When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker. It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card?
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobbymaker.
Hi everybody, have you heard? We're having the Hobbymaker Awards for the end of the year. Looking back over the last 10 months, you can vote for your favourite moment, your favourite product, your favourite demonstration. Just go to our Facebook page, just search for Hobbymaker on Facebook, have your say, have your vote, and tune in for the results on New Year's Eve. Hobbymaker are live from 1 PM to 6 PM every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807, and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer, and phone.
If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
If you've recently missed your favourite show on Hobbymaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With Hobbymaker's Catch-Up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Hello, welcome back to Hobbymaker. Thank you for joining us today on Christmas Day. How exciting. And of course, we are joined by the beautiful Jess from Tilly Victor. How are you, my lovely?
I'm good, although a bit disappointed because I turned up with festive antlers and then I come in and saw Ruth and I was like, well, I might as well go home.
Well, do you know what? Do you know what I'll do? I'll turn the lights out. There we go.
It doesn't help.
But yours are fabulous.
Well, I did steal them from my niece. She doesn't know.
Oh, she does now.
Oh, I'll take them.
I'll
She
grab
won't notice,
those.
It's fine.
It's only an hour.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's got lots of other Christmas presents today to keep her
She
occupied.
won't even notice. It's fine. Yeah.
Exactly. She knows now.
But I mean, next time I'll come with serious antler game.
Step the game up for next year.
Okay.
That's all right. You can. We can swap if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Wow, sore point. Right. What Jess has bought us today, though, is a brand new kit for you, which is very exciting. But if people are watching and they've not yet met quilling, where have you been? Tell us a little bit, just very quickly, tell us about it, because quilling's not a brand new concept, is it? This is something that's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's a really ancient craft. And then I stumbled across it making my niece a birthday gift a couple of years back. And then I just completely fell in love with it and I ordered some tools and I just became obsessed since. So then I wanted to inject a little bit of life into it because I think people can look at it and it can be a little bit outdated sometimes. So, and that's when the Tilly Victor range was born, really. So
yeah, and you've made it really easy for everybody to use as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've split it down into step by step. So if you've never done it before, you just follow the instructions and it tells you even how long to cut the strips in what size and then what to do with them. And yeah.
Takes you through. And of course, we've got lots for you today. We've got loads of your quilling strips. We're loading everything up onto the web as we speak. We've got brand new kit we're going to share with you in a second. We've got some kits that are on sale. We always love that word, don't we? And they're really popular ones as well, actually. I remember one of those. I think we did that one, the little...
The winter posies.
The winter posies. I remember doing that with you. It was really popular. So that's exciting. So you might have one or two of these kits already, which might mean you already have your toolkit as well. But what we've done today is give you opportunities. So if you've got your toolkit, you don't need to buy that again. You might be able to buy one of these fantastic kits that are on the sale. We've got lots of different ways of doing it. But if you haven't yet got anything, we're going to give you the tools of the trade first, and then we're going to dive into a fabulous brand new kit. So we're going to start with your brand new mini toolkit. Now, did you just tell us this wasn't actually available?
Yes. So this is just exclusive for you guys today. You can't even get this on my website. So this and the new kit that I'm going to demo is completely exclusive to you guys today.
That's exciting. Oh, look, can I just say that one of the things I love about Tilly Victor as well, I mean, it's pink for a start off. I love pink. Your hair's amazing, by the way. Makes me want to do I did go through a couple of years ago when I kept colouring my hair pink. I think I'm going to have to do it again because it's amazing. Packaging is beautiful, and you know, not even obviously the box is gorgeous. The box is a prezi in itself, but when you actually open these up, I mean, come on. Absolutely nothing in there. You can see jokes on me.
Just a demo.
You've got just the most gorgeous packaging. We should have put a photograph of Alex's face or something in there. You've got oh, that's not right. So tell us what you're actually getting in here.
Okay, so I've got one here.
Yeah.
That's,
Was this mine?
So it's easiest to see. So here you have the quilling pen. You get the Tilly Victor tweezers. Where am I? There.
Yeah.
You get the mini heartboard and the little pot of glue as well, which is literally everything that you need to get started.
And they're great to travel with as well, because this isn't like you've got to take a massive heavy tool bag and lug it around with you. That's something you just literally pop in your handbag. Really light as well. And obviously you can keep it in the box as well. Obviously all your tools there, ready to reach for. We're going to get your price in straight away. This is silly. £10. Literally a £10. Amazing. To start off your quilling journey, and of course those tools, these aren't used once and chuck, these are there forever. These are for you to carry on, to keep adding in your papers, to keep using with the various different selections, the different boxes that we've got to share with you today. So we've got a brand new quilling kit for you. But honestly, it's just, they are beautiful. And the tools themselves, and you'll talk us through these in a second, because obviously that little heart, you might be looking at that and thinking, what is that, a stencil? How does that work? But that's actually for your different sizes of your paper strips,
if you don't know how they work, then I'm going to demo it shortly anyway.
It'll all be revealed. I mean, look at that anyway. Just gorgeous. All of these are available on the website individually as well. But if you want them, and you do, if you want the whole lot together for a £10 in that incredible, I mean, just even the pink, the tissue paper, beautifully presented, why wouldn't you? And of course, everything's right. That's the key. You've got the right glue for the job. You've got the right tools for the job. It's really, really simple. You need minimal tools to be able to create something actually quite fantastic. And you used to bring these with every kit, didn't you?
Yeah, so I used to just sell that all of the kits came with all of the tools, but then I had so many people messaging me saying, Jess, we don't need all the tools every time. So this time I've bought all of the kits that are on sale today for a cheaper price without the tools. All you've got to do is buy one tool kit and then you just add on whichever different quilling kits you want, unless you're going to get crafty with a friend, in which case grab yourself 2 tool kits and then add on your quilling kits as you go.
And this is what's lovely, because obviously Jess you take the feedback and you hear what everybody wants, and obviously you're a small independent company. You've got that reach, you've got that sort of wonderful personal touch with all of your customers, that you can actually adapt the products as you get that feedback. And this, I mean, this is great, isn't it? £10, just fabulous. So a tenner today. If you've got some Christmas money, I mean, I'm dreadful. I get my Christmas money, it's burning a hole. I'm like, right, come on, need to spend it. What can I spend it on? And this is great, because this might be a new hobby. This might be a new business for you. Obviously, if people are buying the mini toolkit and they're getting a couple of kits today, if they make to sell, is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I have a lot of people doing that,
Yeah, and you can make pieces of artwork, you can do cards, you can do some fantastic things that you might want to pop in a box frame, weddings, anniversaries, you name it. But you've got your toolkit, tick, £10, sorted. But now you need a brand new kit. On Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. I keep having to sing that today. Are you in a good mood? I mean, you are in a good mood. She's always in a good mood. Festive mood. Feeling festive.
Yeah, no, it's good.
You look like you're slightly frightened of me today.
A little, yeah. I won't lie. We're not normally this close either.
We're not. I can soon wheel myself away. Don't you worry. Oh, wait, hold on, I can't get back. There we go. But it does feel nice today, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It feels cheery.
Nice. Yeah.
Right, new
and
kit.
There's been loads of chocolates out the back, which...
There has. I haven't actually eaten them yet, so I'll let you... I was going to put that all in. That's not going to work, is it? Introduce us to the new kit, my lovely.
Right,
I bite the tail off that.
So, Flutterby. And you get to make a hummingbird, a dragonfly, butterfly and a bee. And if we can pan the camera slightly this way,
they are
this
beautiful.
Is all of the finished pieces here just to mark.
Wow. So you've got 4 projects?
Yes, 4 cards, and they come with the multicoloured envelopes.
Very good. Do you want to pass them to me and I'll pop them down so we can have a better look at them, because the camera's struggling to get round the corner. So there we go. So actually, oh, that chocolate was nice. There's your first one. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't got chocolate paws, don't worry. That'll be a disaster. So that's your butterfly. This is all from the same kit. Dragonfly. You know what they are straight away as well. That's what I love about these. You're not kind of squinting with one eye going, what's that? It's a dragonfly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because sometimes... This is lovely.
This is my favourite.
I adore hummingbirds.
We're doing the hummingbird today, so super excited about it.
Yes, so excited. That would work in my spare room, actually. I've got hummingbirds on my my duvet throw thing. Yeah, Lovely, just thought to share. And look at that bee. Now that's a really happy bee, isn't it?
Yeah, super cheerful.
It's gorgeous. I'm getting quite almost Easter vibes with that one as well.
Now with these, they look really complicated, but I would label this kit as a starter kit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting. So you're going to be able to do all 4 projects. So you've got enough in there, all of the paper that you need. You just need the mini toolkit as well. So your mini toolkit, as we said, £10, fantastic. And you're going to be able to make all of these projects here. They are beautiful, aren't they? Never, £16. And you get the card, you get the paper.
You get everything in there.
You get the envelopes?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So you've got 4 fantastic projects there. That's incredible. So £4 each, really, if you look at that. I mean, there's a lot of detail.
It's not just the 4 that you get, but then you learn all of the skills then to create other stuff going forward.
Absolutely. So. It's just, they are, and honestly, if you're making those to sell, if you're thinking about framing those, utterly beautiful. They're gorgeous. But it is, as we said, it's about the techniques. You will be able to do this. Obviously, that's why we've got Jess here as well, sharing all of these with you. And if you do want an extra 12-pack of card blanks, we can do that for you as well. So we're going to add these on. There you go. So these, which you will do, obviously, as you said, when you've got the technique, when you've got the skill. Oh!
And it comes with the paper at the back, So you get your 12 cards with your extra pack of paper, and that is enough paper in there to make all 12, obviously depending on what colours you use.
And I've just noticed, if I bring that down on there, sorry, if you have a little look at that, this is where it's clever. If you're thinking, okay, so we're going to learn the technique of how to do this with the quilling, where do I stick it? I'm never going to be able to get all that. I'm going to have one wing up there, one down there. You won't, because this is where it's really, really clever. Can you see you've got the sort of the basic outline of the hummingbird on there? So this tells everybody where to put the quill, the quilling paper.
It's super simple, and it's not really thick, solid black lines either. So once you've stuck it on, you won't actually be able to tell that there was a template there. So it looks really impressive once it's finished.
So you're going to be able to get the toolkit.
Yeah.
I've got octopus arms here. You've got the toolkit, the cards, and the brand new Flutterby kit. All of those for £38 today. That's amazing. That's incredible, incredible value. This is your brand new hobby, kicking off 2023. I love these. I think these are really, really gorgeous. The amount of different techniques that you're going to be able to learn. And obviously with the toolkit, you get the little heart with all of the different sort of sizes to be able to pop the paper in to get those wonderful kind of scrolls. What do you call them, scrolls?
Go with that.
Go with that, okay, fabulous. I'm just checking. £12, so if you want to get that extra paper pack. So obviously within there, you've got all of your quilling paper. So 12 quilling cards. I feel like that's like a 12 Days of Christmas song. 12 quilling cards, templates with envelopes. Brights obviously in there as well. I'll let you start because I think it's getting a bit scary, isn't it? And I'm just very overexcited to be with you here at Christmas, and I love these. Over to you. We've not even opened the bubbles yet.
Okay, so your kit comes fully boxed here. So it's a really nice pre-packaged gift if you're buying it for somebody. So once you open it up, you get your mini sort of intro about the kit and your discount code if you wanted to buy another one, which you will because you're going to be obsessed.
That's amazing.
Then you get your paper pack.
Yep.
And you get your 4...
And these are really bright colours as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and I just feel like quilling is... it can be, and I'm a bit bad for this, really heavily floral. So you get your 4 really pretty pastel tones. But this kit is, I wanted to make it something really different, and it's bright and it's not floral. So if you're not a florally kind of person, I think this is perfect.
And can you, just before you do that, look at even in the top of the box, the detail that you go to in here. I love this because it's a little introduction. It's kind of about you. It's about quilling. It's that kind of detail. All these kind of social media links on there as well. Sorry, I just need everybody to see that because it's fantastic what you do.
Right, so at the back you get your template cards, which we've talked about. So you get your hummingbird, your bee, your butterfly and your dragonfly. Lovely. So I'll pop them in the back. I'm going to be demoing the hummingbird, so we'll keep that one out. Then you get your practice page, 1 second. Which has, if you're a little bit more nervous and you want something to practice with, it gives you the colours in the pack that you don't need for this kit, so you can practice with those colour strips. You get your ruler down the side if you haven't got one handy, and then using your instructions page, it gives you the written words the photographic instructions and also access to online videos as well if you needed any extra help.
Oh, excellent.
So you get a really good comprehensive set of instructions there.
Yeah, and words and pictures, which I think works for most of us, I think.
Exactly, yes. So then you get your double-side instructions and it will literally tell you the colours that you need, how long to cut the strip and in what colour, and you start at the top and you just work your way through. So you can see you start building as you go. So
clever.
Front and back, and there's your 4. Again, access to online videos as well.
The instructions are so detailed, I don't know how you could go wrong. Do you know what I mean? You've literally got
you could.
No, I don't.
And I've had so many people who have never quilled before, and then when I've spoke to them at shows and they're like, oh, it looks like it could get a bit sweary. Yeah. And I'm like, honestly, give it a go and see how you get. And I've never had somebody return a kit and said, yes, this is too much, you can't.
No, exactly.
So, yeah.
We've got some messages coming in. Hello, Julie. Julie in Warmly, hello, darling. She said, I'm looking over there because the screen's big screen's there. I so want to try this for the new year. Thanks very much. Best Christmas wishes to you all. Yeah, and Merry Christmas to you. Honestly, Julie, £16. Grab this brand new kit, £10 for your toolkit. I would say add in the extra card as well because you'll love it. You want to keep going and going. It's all you need to get started, and then we look forward to seeing your quilling on Share Your Makes, Julie. But keep watching now because this is how to really start and get going. So we're doing the hummingbird.
Yes.
I say you.
So firstly, I'm going to open all my papers. So in the kit, you get a full paper pack. And you get 120 strips of 120 GSM. So it's really nice quality paper. So I'm going to start with all of the tight coils. Now, normally, guys, I like to prep the elements beforehand, but it's Christmas and I've got a toddler and there's just no time for that. So you're going to... Ruth's going to have to do a lot of filling.
Amazing, amazing. I can do that.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and just start getting my strips out of the colours that I need and making the elements. The first element that I'm going to make are the tight coils. So I'm going to grab myself a ruler and measure out, so 11 centimetres, measure it on my ruler, and then just trim it there like that. So I need one in that colour. And
just bending the paper just around the bottom of the ruler just gives you that little line to cut into.
It's a bit of a cheat.
Yeah, but it's what we like, little cheats and tips and all that business.
Right, so I need one of those and I need a blue.
Mm-hmm. And keep sending your messages in, by the way. We've had loads of messages today wanting to wish Merry Christmas to loved ones, to say hello. We've had loads, so thank you very much for that. It's really appreciating. Don't know what I was going to say there. We really appreciate them, and it's nice to know that you're here with us, regardless of what I say and what comes out of my mouth today.
Right, so really simple element if you've never quilled before. At the centre of your quilling tool, there's a slot for your paper.
Okay.
So if I turn it to the side, you can see it just literally slots right in the centre of the tool. So I'm going to pop it in there and I'm going to twirl it round until you reach the end of the paper. When you get to the end, what I should have done is squirt myself some glue, but I didn't. So let me grab some glue now. Right, then I'm going to, 1 second. Grab a little bit of glue onto the end of your glue brush. The glue brushes don't come in the toolkit, but I sell them separately. They are available online.
Okay.
I really would recommend because it just gets the glue exactly where you need it and you don't get in a bit of a mess.
Yeah, and we've got them on screen actually. There we go. So there you go. Christmas. Your double-ended applicator brush, it's £5.99 and they all match perfectly as well.
Yes.
You've got to have that, haven't you?
Right, okay, so literally you pop it onto your tool and you twirl it all the way until there's no paper left. And then that's your tight coil. So already we've learnt one element there.
Okay. And would you, when you're doing this, rather than kind of having everything sort of coiled and then ready to stick on, do you kind of do them, stick them on? How do you do it?
It depends on what I'm working on, really. If I'm sat there and say I haven't got a lot of time, sometimes I just make some of the elements and then I'll pop them in a box for later.
Okay.
But if I'm really getting stuck in, then I will make and stick as I go. So it just depends on what I'm working on, really.
Right.
Right, so I've made a couple of those. So let's hop on to the next step. So let's do some scrolls. So I've already got that colour blue out. So the small ones are 3 centimetres, so I need one of those. So measuring that out. And the large ones are 6.5.
So obviously the smaller you go, the smaller the end coil.
So, this is another really simple shape. So I'm going to pop it into the slot like we did for the previous shape, and then I'm going to twirl it round. And then when you get to the end, I'm just going to let it pop off the tool.
Right.
Hold the end, unravel it slightly.
Okay.
And then just curl it a little bit back together. Grab my tweezers. And then this bit is the hummingbird's head there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down.
Okay.
Now there's two ways you can do this. If you grab yourself a glue brush, there is a small pointy end, and there's a spatula end. The spatula end, I'll show you the pointy end first. So with the pointy end, you literally can dab your little bit of glue on, and then you can trace around the template, literally like you're drawing like a pen. Or you can pick up your element with your tweezers, and you can dab the glue on the back with the spatula end.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the base down, and then just using my tweezers, I'm just going to manoeuvre that so it's sitting exactly over where the template is. Then just hold it in place for a couple of seconds until the glue dries. So the glue that you get in the toolkit is a standard PVA. Any PVA would work, but it's a tacky PVA.
Right.
Which makes a massive difference, because if your glue is too wet, it's going to slip and slide everywhere, and then you're going to get in a mess.
Yeah.
Right, so then I'm going to make the small scroll. So again, slot it into your tool.
And that's kind of the foundation of all of this, isn't it?
Yeah. So depending on where you pinch it and squeeze it and how long the strip is, will give you a different shape, which is, I think, why it's such a lovely hobby, because you can make so many beautiful things with something that's just so simple.
And it doesn't necessarily require a lot of strength if you've got dexterity issues, anything like that. It's really, really for everybody.
So then I'm going to place that over the template there like that.
Gorgeous.
Lovely. Okie doke, so we need another two in a slightly different colour. So we're going to go for this nice turquoise.
And a message coming from Ellie, not our Ellie, I don't think, our Ellie off the telly, saying, oh wow, I love these designs, so beautiful, I love the colours, happy Christmas to me. Great work, Ellie. And that's the thing, they are really cheery, bright colours like this. When we get kind of post-Christmas, January, February is always a little bit of a struggle, isn't it, really? It's always a bit like, you need these kind of colours in your life, really. And even to obviously be able to learn a new skill, I think, is the right time to do it. And if you do want any extra papers, obviously go on the website. They're all there. You've got all of these. I mean, so many fabulous colours to choose from. All of these, you've either got 5mm or you've got 10mm. So that's the width of the quilling paper there. So you can see a little bit of difference, but they're all there. You've got some lovely, lovely selections. Blues, greens, you've got the brights in there. That was one of the bright. I love those. Those kind of turquoisey blues as well are gorgeous, aren't they? So add your papers in whilst you are there as well, and then you can go off-piste once you've learned the techniques, and you can go wild on these one. Right.
That was one of the reasons why I made the kit so bright, because I just feel like January can be so glum, and it's a bit of a long month.
It is a long month, really.
So I just thought, okay, let's do something different, and let's do something really bright.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just made another one of those, and then popping the glue on the back. And you can see with the brush, you're not adding too much. It's not getting in a mess.
Yeah.
You're just adding it exactly where you need it. And then just manoeuvring it with your tweezers. And then you can see it's stuck already.
Yeah.
So let's pop the other one in.
And obviously you can see you've got that really faint sort of design, so you know exactly where to place all of your paper.
Yeah. So although they look super intimidating when they're finished, actually they're so easy to follow. Right, so let's move on to the next shape. So I've got a pink one out somewhere. Lovely, so this one I need 3.5. So what I'm going to do is, using my ruler, I'm going to just bend it over the edge just to get my shape. And then I need 5mm of a little tab, so I'm going to bend it at 3.5, and then bend it at 3. So that gives me the little tab to fix onto. So then I'm going to cut that there. Now, grab your quilling tool, and like you would score ribbon, I'm going to just score that like that to give myself a nice bend there. Fold that little 5mm tab over, and then just pop a little bit of glue on the tab. Pop the shape closed, and then using my tweezers, I'm just going to pinch that closed. There you go. So then that makes sort of the hollow teardrop shape there, like that. And then following the instructions, I know that this one goes here. So I'm going to, again, add glue to the spatula end, dab it on the back, and then just pop it straight over the template.
And if you do sort of have a little accident with one of them or it doesn't quite work out, you've got plenty of the quilling paper, haven't you?
Oh, there's so much excess paper, yeah. So you can really get to grips with it and have a go and have a good practice. Yeah.
So you've not got to be afraid of going, oh gosh, I'm going to run out of paper, or just relax and enjoy it. And Andrea said, oh, new hobby day for me. Can't wait for delivery so I can have a go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, no.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Andrea. And can't wait to see your designs, obviously. Share your makes. When you've done them, send them in. Send them in because we want to see them.
Right, so I'm going to make quite a few of these little shapes for the tail. So you can see actually how simple it is. So everything starts the same as a flat strip of paper, and then depending on where you pinch it, stick it, roll it, twirl it, you get a different outcome. And what's also great about quilling is that actually a lot of hobbies, you need quite a lot of outlay.
Yeah.
But with quilling, all you need is the quilling pen, a good set of craft tweezers, some scissors, some paper, that's it.
Yeah, ready
a little
to go.
bit of glue, which, I mean, everybody's got glue, so.
Yeah.
Right, what have we got next?
And you don't need too much space. It's not something that's going to take up a load of space at home necessarily. And you could do it on the tray in the lounge if you wanted to. You don't need a huge craft room.
No, you don't, although I would be lying if I said I didn't get in a mess.
But that's all right, that's allowed. I think that's one of the rules of crafting. If you're not in a mess at the end of it, you haven't done the job.
You can tell when I've been quilling because there's little bits of paper everywhere. And my sister...
Constant hoovering.
Well, I should be constant hoovering, but I mean, I don't really.
Oh, you need to win the goodie bag then. We've got a little vacuum, a hand vacuum thing in there. Yeah.
I need that in my life.
You can't have it though, I'm sorry. It's for one of the customers, but it'd be good to have.
You can't half offer it me and then
we'll have a little look.
Snatching away.
I'm just saying that's what you need. That's what you need. We'll have a look. Is that my microphone? It might be a microphone clacking on my sparkle, so sorry if it's that. I don't know if it's me, I'm just saying. I don't know, Bruce. Sorry, I'm getting told off. On Christmas Day as well. Question coming in from Catherine. How do we share your make? Sorry, I've never done it before. And a Merry Christmas to all. That's all right, Catherine, no problem. All you need to do, and we're doing an extra special share your makes today, because somebody's going to win £25 credited to their account. That's basically nearly all of that, isn't it? If you get your mini kit and the brand new kit that you got today, you flutter by, brilliant. So £25, you've just got to send a photograph of your creation, whatever it might be, to us here at Hobby Maker. We're going to need to do that pretty soon, because we're going to announce the winner towards the end of the 3 o'clock hour, and just send it to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. They'll come straight through and have a look. So if you've got any of your quilling designs, that would be amazing to see. So get those in, and somebody's going to win £25, which is quite good. We'll show as many as we can as well, because there's loads. Even if we don't show it, you'll definitely be in. We'll show as many of those as we can do.
Right, so just carrying on with these tail elements. Yeah, so actually I'm really naughty because I make elements and then I leave them lying around, or I put them in a box, and then I'm a bit like you said you were earlier, a bit clumsy with it, and like I knock things over.
Yeah,
so
dreadful.
I've run the business from home, and I've got upstairs I've got my office, and there's so many bits of quilling strips, half-made flowers, and they're all over the floor. And my sister, who helps me out a lot, she's always like, Jess, can you just throw them away? And I'm like, whoa, what are you doing?
Don't touch
There's
that little bit.
hours of work there. And she's like, you're never going to use it. She's right, I don't use it. And then if I need a flower, I just, you know, make a fresh
Make a new one.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a paper hoarder.
Oh, bless you. I bet washing your clothes is a nightmare. They're like in your pockets and everywhere. Find them in the washing machine, scooping them out.
No, I don't put them in. I'm not that weird. I don't put them in my pockets.
Just saying. Not quite as weird as me.
Out and about, like, yeah, this is my hobby. No,
But just thinking, like, picking them up on your socks and things as you're wandering around the house. Like,
no, but they are. And
everywhere.
Then I've got a toddler and she likes to play with all the papers.
I'm sure.
And then because I'm so messy, I leave them all out. And then I can't shout at her because I've just left all my tat everywhere.
Well, she's being creative, isn't she? That's the thing. Starting it. I mean, you could do that. I mean, you must do this with your little one. How old is she?
She's 2.
Okay, so maybe a little bit.
So she's a bit young, but she does like to sort of roll the paper around.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, okay. So you can see it's starting to come together already. Right, and now because it's Christmas, I'm going to do something slightly different. So these winged elements, if I bring in the instructions here, so I'll show you how to make one of these, but what I'm going to do before we do that is I'm going to use one of these snazzy looking paper crimpers here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So you can get these are listed on online also. I think.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. And here you can see, if I turn that wheel slightly, it has sort of a...
Cogs almost, aren't
yeah,
they?
Thanks, I completely lost.
That's all right.
Yeah, so you pop your paper in and it will give you a really lovely effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my paper in there and then I'm going to just twirl it through, and then when it comes out the other side...
Oh, that's cool.
I'll cut it off so you can see. It gives you this really pretty sort of...
That's fabulous. And look, this is £5. £5 for your tool.
Textured edge.
That's amazing.
So, actually I need a longer strip than that. I need a strip of 17.5, so let's just keep going, Jess.
And again, you don't need like huge strength to be able to turn that at all.
No.
Literally it just feeds through.
So I'm just going to feed. And then...
This is very cool.
It's just going to give me that little bit of texture because they're feathers. You get that little bit of extra texture on there. So 17.5. There we go. Trim that off there. And then, same as you would do normally, pop it onto the end of your quilling tool. And just twirl. And this is where we're going to use that heartboard. So in the instructions, it will tell you what hole size to use. And on the board, it has little numbers next to each hole that tell you what the size of the hole is. So 11 mil is the hole size I need. So I'm going to pop that into the 11 slot. And then what it does, it just expands to fill that hole. So when you're making multiple, it just means that you get the same size.
Perfect, so you get that uniformity.
Exactly. So I'm going to grab that out with my tweezers and then pop a bit of glue on the end. Hold it closed, and then what I'm going to do here is just pinch it.
Give it a little squish.
Squish it on both ends. And there is your...
That's very cool.
Feather. So we're going to pop that up there.
And of course that heart comes with your mini toolkit. That's part of it. With your glue, with your actual tool, your quilling tool.
Yeah.
Really kind of fills out the shape, doesn't it, by doing that, by sending it through the tool. That's lovely.
There you get your
really nice
feather on the top. So I need another one of those. So 17.5. Trim that. But it's, if you've never done quilling before, it's such a relaxing hobby.
Yeah.
And you can just sit, and like you said earlier, you don't need a lot of space. You can just sit with the telly on in the background and just get a little bit lost.
Yeah, it's lovely.
For an hour or two, or...
I mean, you can tell because the studio is like quiet time, which we don't have too often. So everybody's getting relaxed and watching.
So then just do the same again. Hold to allow the glue to bond, and then just give it a squish. And then just pop that over. Grab myself a little bit more glue. pop the glue on the back with your glue brush.
Yeah.
And then just stick it down.
And again, this is all coming from just a really basic, simple technique of using your tool and scrolling the paper. Quilling.
Right, so I'm going to fill this gap here now. So I need a nice turquoise colour. Where's the blue?
And don't forget, all of the papers come in the kit. If you want to get the Flutterby kit, you're going to be able to create not only this beautiful hummingbird, you've got the dragonfly, you've got the butterfly, you've got the little bumblebee in there as well. You've got all the cards that you need. You're getting the matching envelopes in there, and it's all coming to you for £16. So it's pretty incredible. You have lots of paper left as well to be able to carry on quilling, which means you need to get more of the cards and the paper because they're amazing. Should we do actually the other 3 sets in front of me whilst you're carrying on with that? Is that okay? Because we've just got so much to do, and it means you've got even more opportunity to do some more creations. So for the first time, again, these are available with no tools. Let me pop those down because I think that's my hummingbird and my bumblebee. Should we start with the mandala? There we go. Yeah, you're right there, absolutely. Over here. The mandalas, that's all right. I mean, these are so popular as well, aren't they? Utterly, utterly beautiful. And again, oh, there we go. It's on there we go. Oh, here she goes, clumsy Ruth. There we go, it's the problem. Literally. So you get your mindful mandala, and again, you get everything that you need in terms of your quilling paper. So these don't come with the tools. So you buy your mini toolkit, if you probably already bought it in the showcase, you sorted, and then it's about everything that you're getting there in the kit. You do get your MDF plaque on that as well, so absolutely ready to go. But it's a really, really fabulous kit, this one. So you're going to make 2 of those mandalas as well, aren't you?
The other ones, actually, I've hidden it away. You haven't.
Oh, it's not here.
No, it's in the box.
Oh, that's okay. So use your imagination for the other one. So you can see the other one on there as well. All of your instructions are in there as well. So beginners, intermediates, everybody's.
Yeah, all of my kits are really beginner friendly. It looks more complicated than the rest, but actually when you split it down into step by step, like the one I'm doing now, super easy to follow. And with both of the mandalas, I think there's only 11 different shapes, 9 or 11, I can't remember, different shapes to learn. But you just split them up like I'm doing now, and it's super easy to follow.
Yeah. Brilliant, lovely gift ideas, £25, and you get the plaque, so you're ready to go with that one. But I mean, that's really detailed, isn't it? Gorgeous. I mean, you can just imagine, I love mandalas anyway, they are incredibly relaxing, whether you're colouring them in or whether you're quilling, give that a go. So that's your mindful mandala, they're LU4149, £25, already very, very popular, which is not a surprise. We've also got spring florals. I can pop these back together. So spring florals, I love this. That's a plaque and a half as well, isn't it? Oh, that's some posy. Sorry, beg your pudding. That's rather lovely as well, though. So on the other side, here we go. That's gorgeous. How beautiful. It just looks so lovely in the vase as well.
Yeah, and this is labelled as another one of the starter kits. So again, guys, super easy to follow.
Yeah.
You get to make 4 cards in that one. So you get the daisy, the forget-me-nots, sunflower, and the gerbera kind in the vase there.
I love gerberas. These are cute. I've got a couple of these here to show you as well, so you can see what you're going to be able to create. So you've got again, that beautiful, beautiful vase and really vibrant colours. And this is a great way, actually, if you are I love that. If you are sending gifts and you think, oh, I'd like to send a bouquet of flowers, do it like this instead, because that's something that somebody could frame then. Flowers die, you don't get them for very long. You've got to water them and, you know, all that business. I love them, don't get me wrong, but it's when they start to die and you have to throw the smelly water away and all the rest of it. Not great. And if somebody's in hospital, you can't really send flowers, so this is a great way of just sending a little card to say hello, I'm thinking of you, or sending a hug. So really beautiful, and 4 in there for you to create for £15. You also get your cards. Remember, these don't come with the tools, which is a great way, obviously, of buying these extra kits, because if you've got your toolkit, you don't need to rebuy the tools, obviously. And let's go to the other side, because I love this. I mean, that's a proper full-on bouquet, isn't it? Gorgeous. How lovely is that? Really, really cheery. So this is your summer posies. Beautiful. So you've got, again, you get that really fantastic plaque in there. And in terms of, and is this the one big project, or do you get?
Right, so in this one you get the large plaque and the 2 mini cards. The mini cards you can see just on that small photo or on the online. You'll be able to see a better image.
Yeah.
I do have to say the board is the thinner board now because all of the bigger birch came from Russia.
Right, okay. So you've changed it.
We've changed.
Well, that's great.
We've changed that, guys.
Yeah, but that's great that you've done that.
Yeah,
You've reacted
so
to that.
it's a smaller, thinner board, still birch, which is a super nice piece of wood. And I must say also that the templates, even on the wood, are pre-engraved, so you don't have to worry about where to stick things because it's already done for you.
That's lovely, that is. Really nice. I mean, definitely that's one you're going to hang on your wall without a doubt. £22. Add that to your collection. Catherine, well done. Arlene, lovely to see you there. Lorraine, Sylvia, your beautiful summer posies. I mean, just really cheery, really chirpy, beautiful. Love that.
I think a special gift for somebody because actually... Okay, so a lot of people send cards, but if you were to receive that, I mean, how special. And it's something that takes a lot of time as well, so you can really tell that there's a lot of thought has gone into it.
A lot of love in that one. So £22. Grab hold of these. Make sure you've got your toolkit. Make sure you're getting the brand new and exclusive Flutterby's, which I love, coming to life beautifully. All you need for the Flutterby's is your toolkit. So the toolkit's a tenner. And then, of course, you've got that fantastic Flutterby kit in there. Oh, all right, Alex. A little slip there. Oh, my word. He's fine, he's fine. Right, so coming alive, our little hummingbird.
Yeah, so actually you can see how quickly it's coming together now. So, as I said, usually I like to pre-make elements that make it quicker to demo, but you can see how easy and how quick it can be.
From scratch. It's nice to see it kind of
compared to how long you think it's going to take and you think it's going to be like really hard or really intimidating, but actually... Like I said, you split it up into step by step and it's super easy to follow. And you can see already how nicely that's coming together there, look.
And I like it because it's actually quite instantly satisfying because you do start to see the image coming alive.
Yeah,
it's not like you've got to wait hours to see what you're doing.
Right, so if I pop this in there now.
And don't forget, anybody that buys during the show today has a chance to win that amazing goodie bag. So somebody will be picked at random before the end of the show at 4 o'clock. And then obviously we've got Share Your Makes. Oh, look, we've got some, sorry, I shouldn't be looking there. We've got some of your quilling designs going. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, can we just show Margaret's daffodils? These are beautiful, Margaret.
Lovely.
My gosh, that's fantastic.
It's,
wow.
Not sunflower. Snowflake.
Oh, snowflake.
The snowflake one was really lovely too.
They're beautiful, aren't they? We've got another one as well we'll squeeze in. So these are all going... Look at that. There we go. Merry Christmas from Catherine.
Oh, how nice.
That's fab, isn't it?
I love that.
And that's Catherine's first attempt at quilling.
You see? So this is from one of my kits.
Yeah,
so
really
first
easy.
attempt, and how beautiful is that?
Perfect.
You'd never think that was a first attempt.
Nope. You look at it and think, I can't do that. I could never do that.
So nice.
That's amazing. Thank you for those. You are entered into the competition. It's very exciting. I mean, for £16, maybe you're thinking, pop these in your present drawer. You know, add the toolkit into there as well, by all means, but keep them in your present drawer. A lot of people are doing that right now. Got lots more still that you can see on sale, some deal offers. I'll show those to you as much as I can in a second as well.
So I'm just making a couple more of the feathers now for the back. And then I'll pop the beak on shortly.
Yeah, because the beak's obviously slightly different to what you've been doing so far. And they are wads to frame, definitely.
Yeah, I think you can get such beautiful pieces in, and if you pop them in a box frame, it just makes it look that little bit more special.
Totally.
But obviously, you're all going to be experts by the time you finish your kit, so you can make such lovely artwork.
And then obviously personalise and pop on a little sentiment, write a lovely little note in there as well, but then something you keep and you'll always look back on and you remember the person that gave it to you. And like you said, it's about the time, the effort that somebody's taken to do it. But whilst you're quilling, you're having a wonderful time as well, taking that, that moment out just to kind of lose yourself in it as you go. It is incredibly sort of mindful.
And I think we all need that little bit of time out.
Yeah. We don't just sit and stop or do the things we enjoy, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You might just stop sometimes, grab a cup of tea and plonk yourself in front of the telly, which is great, don't get me wrong, I like doing that. But to actually do a hobby, to do something that you're really getting something out of is really, really nice. So a few longer strips.
And then I've finished these two, and then we've done all the feathers.
Incredibly quick. And don't forget, if there's any tools that you think you might need, any add-ons like we've sort of shown to you in terms of the double-ended brush, the fantastic tool. What was the tool called with the
That's a paper crimper.
Paper crimper. You need that in your life. That's amazing. It's made me want to get my old crimpers out. Do you remember crimpers when you used to crimp your hair? I mean, we're talking probably 80s, aren't we, with crimpers? But have they come back again? They have, haven't they?
Yeah.
See, I'm that old.
I looked at getting some the other day for one of my nieces, but she's got such short hair, and I thought, it's not really ideal.
Oh, bless.
But I loved to crimp my hair when I was younger.
Yeah, it always feels so soft, doesn't it, when you crimp your hair?
90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was great.
I loved it.
Yeah, bring back, well, they are.
I'm not sure how good it looked at the time, but I mean...
Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. As long as you like it and enjoy it, that's all that matters. Yeah. So the last couple of scrolls that are going on to your hummingbird. Mm-hmm. And the little heart that Jess is using there, that comes in the mini toolkit as well. So then you're ready to go. You've got your glue, you've got your tool. And of course, then you just need to add in your kit, add in your Flutterby kit. Any extra cards, don't forget, you do have the opportunity to grab hold of those as well today. So you've got your extra card pack, 12 quilling card templates with your envelopes and brights, your 5mm paper in there, and you're getting... Oh, you've got, 3 of each design, so you can see very, very faintly sort of on the cards. The hummingbird, your bee, your dragonfly and your butterfly, and of course you've got all of that extra paper in there as well. I think that's a definite, because once you buy this particular kit, you've nailed it, you're ready to go. You will want to create more of these. And they're so beautiful. That's the little bee, the little buzzy bee. A happy bee, does it work? Happy, nearly. Moving on quickly. There's your hummingbird. That's what you're going to be able to create. You've got your gorgeous little dragonfly in there as well. Sorry, you can go home soon. And then you've got your butterfly, which is rather lovely. Is somebody cooking, can I just ask? Have you got roast dinner going?
My mum's cooking. We're all going to mum's, so I'm really looking forward to that. Mum hasn't cooked. We take it in turns between...
Yeah.
I'm not even finishing one sentence, guys, sorry.
That's all right.
There's 3 of us. I've got 3 sisters. No, I haven't got 3 sisters. I've got 2 sisters, so there's 3 girls.
Okay.
Yeah, so we take it in terms of who does the cooking between us and Mum, and Mum's doing it this year, so I'm really looking forward to getting to Mum's and having dinner. She's delayed it so that I could eat a hot dinner. Oh, so everybody's waiting. Sorry,
that's
guys.
amazing. That's all right. I've just realised though, this morning as I was leaving the house, I'm like, there's something I haven't got, or there's something I haven't done, and I've just literally clicked. I didn't get a frozen Yorkshire out of the freezer. Oh. Gutted. It's the one thing I was like, I love Yorkshire. Do you like Yorkshire pudding?
What are you going to do now? You can't have
I'm
Christmas
just not going to have
Yorkshire.
But I'll have.
That's like having Christmas dinner with that cranberry sauce. Like, why would you do that?
Well, I don't want to do that, but I've left it in the freezer, and everyone's gone to my sister-in-law's now. I might have to do a detour. I have to go. I'll work on that. I might give her a quick ring in the break, see if she's got any in the freezer. God, have Yorkshire, love it. Brussels, you eat literally everything. Brussels, bacon, the whole shebang.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Nice. I'm getting hungry. Right, so...
So, with the beak, it's slightly different, like you said, so I'm not actually popping it in the tool. I'm just using the tool just to score, just to give it a little... I'll show you on this one. So, on the template, you'll see that the beak is slightly curved at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tool and I'm just going to use it just to give that a bit of a curl there at the end. And then at the other end, it's just got a little bit of a curl that way. So then you just scoring it in places just to manipulate the paper slightly. So when you pop it down, you can get that really nice shape. So I'm going to pop that on there. And then again with your tweezers, you just manoeuvre it into place directly over the template.
Gorgeous. How simple is that?
So then all that's left to add is the little tight coil. So I'm going to crack on and get those done.
Yep, and I don't know if we have any of the tweezers in stock on our website, but
I think you do.
We should have to.
Yes.
Kat will find them if. Oh, there we go. Look at that, as if she'd planned it. So there we go. So your pointy, precise quilling tweezers, which you can see Jess has used right the way through this. So definitely, they're only £4, and they're perfect. Don't just go and get your tweezers for your eyebrows.
And they are pink. Yeah, please don't
pink.
use eyebrow tweezers.
No, you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to get little tears in your quills.
No, what's really good about the tweezers is that they're super pointy.
Yeah,
so,
quite sharp as well, so be careful with them.
Yes, so they're really easy to grab your thin strips of paper.
Yeah, and then you've got everything.
Super pointy, yeah.
And of course, don't forget, everything's there on the web. We've got a couple of items that are sale items. Nothing wrong with them. Just it's Christmas and Jess was being very generous. And they're all beautiful. I know we did a show together when we had one of those. Margot said Jess is so clever and talented.
Aww.
That's nice, isn't it? You're not wrong, Margaret. She's very super talented. And it's lovely that she can share her talent with all of you via these kits, which is wonderful. So do give them a go. If you want to pick up any of those extra kits that you can see alongside, please do. You've got your sweet treats, you've got your jewelled love in there. You've also got that wonderful collection, that winter posy is beautiful. I don't know if it was our first or second show when you did that actually, but I definitely remember it because it's gorgeous. And again, you get this lovely plaque and that wonderful, wonderful posy. Again, give the gift of those gorgeous quilled flowers, so somebody hasn't had to worry about looking after them in terms of watering them, etc. But your winter posy is a very, very beautiful plaque.
Now, if you've already bought your toolkit, obviously the sale kits also don't come with tools, but the Sweet Treats kit is only £10 today.
That's cute as well.
And you get your ice cream, cupcake and donut, and they make such cute cards.
How fab are they? Really different. That's kind of not what you think of when you think of quilling.
Yeah.
That's what's really lovely. That's beautiful. And your winter posies is going down to £20 today.
Yep.
Sweet Treats, I mean, make those for birthday cards. They're going to be delicious, aren't they? There's your winter posies. So you've got do you have two in there?
Yes, there's two.
That's right, isn't it? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Right by the side of me, under my nose. So there's your second one. So you get both of those. Lovely to have the different colour pack. So £20, £10 each. That's winter posies. Sweet Treats, let's bring the details in for that. Loads of you are loving that. The donut looks delicious, doesn't it? I won't say the brand, but it does remind me of that certain brand of donuts, that one. Yummy, yummy. I do love a donut every now and then. The little cupcake, gorgeous, that beautiful ice cream, delicious. £10, £10, amazing. If you've got your mini toolkit today, that's a great add-on. And last, of course, but certainly not least, you've got your jewelled love. So right in the centre, I'll move that along ever so slightly, if I can do that. There we go. So there we go. So jewelled love, down to 18. So tell us just quickly a little bit about that. Make six jewelled cards.
The jewelled love makes all of the 6. You've got 3 of them there to show. And this one's a really good one because you start with the smallest cards that have the least elements, and then you work your way up. So really good starter kit again, and you just build up as you go. So you're building your skills and you're building the different elements as you go.
Oh, look at that. So that's perfect for us here, isn't it? Part of Gemporia, our sister channel, obviously, all about the gemstones, all about the diamonds. That's lovely. Really cute cards. £18, again, an amazing gift treat. A gift treat? Can you have a gift treat?
Why not?
Why not? It's Christmas. You can have a gift and a treat. So keep adding those to your order. Catching up with our little hum. He's nearly finished. He's nearly ready to fly the nest.
Done. Nearly done.
Just those fine. So these are really tight.
Yes. So these are the same ones that we did right at the start. So just measuring out, and then it's probably the simplest of quilling shapes.
Yeah.
Popping it on your tool, wind until there's no paper left, and then you just stick it closed. Super simple.
Mm-hmm. And that glue presumably will go on quite some time because you only use a tiny bit, don't you?
It looks like it's a really small pot, but actually it lasts more than just your kit projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Right. How much time we got?
Cute. And how long have we? 2 minutes.
Right, that's enough. Bags of time.
There we go. Countdown. Dun, 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 dun. No pressure. 2 minutes. But you can keep adding on to your order even when we let Jess go home for her Christmas dinner. You can keep adding on right the way through until just before midnight. And of course, one set of postage and packaging, you may as well. It's just £3.95 for the entire day. So whether you're adding all of these fantastic elements in from Jess, whether you're joining us again in a second or two, 1.5 minutes, with Sandra, back with us, of course, from Sanntangle. And then we've got the lovely Hayley joining us from Dreamies. You can keep adding and adding and adding right the way through until midnight. Do go onto the web if you can. If you've got access to the wibbly wobbly web at hobbymaker.co.uk, look at all of those fabulous papers. The brights are gorgeous. That orange and yellow is fabulous. Pink gradient, yes, please, I'll have that. They're lovely. So lots of choices of different colours in there. They're only £4 each as well. They're really great value, aren't they?
Yeah, and actually there's loads more paper in there than you think, so you can work so much with them, yeah.
They're amazing, so then you can see everything on there for you to just click and add to your basket, or of course ring the contact centre, because that's a free phone number, and they're all upstairs, they're all working there as well. Hopefully there's lots of mince pies up there, and they'll be able to take your order.
All finished.
Look at him, how quick was that, even with us chatting along.
Yeah. Lovely,
there he is, your gorgeous little hummingbird. I just love the design of that as well, because it really looks like he's in flight.
Yeah, it's
so pretty.
I say this with every kit, but it's one of my favourites, I think.
I really like that. Pretty. I love hummingbirds, something quite magical about them as well. And completely exclusive to us at the moment. You can't even find these on Tilly Victor's website. You can't find the mini toolkit or that on there. So that's a lovely Christmas treat for you. Thank you so much for joining us on Christmas Day.
Thank you.
It's gone very, very quickly. Have a lovely one and a Happy New Year as well.
I'm going to enjoy my Yorkshire pudding, sorry.
Thanks.
That's the payback for the antlers.
That's fair enough. I like it. Right, stay with us. So jealous. And you can have these. I'll swap these for a Yorkshire.
No.
No. So rude. I'd like to say, when are you back again? Because we'd love to see you, but I'm not so sure now. Do you know when you're back with us?
I don't. Sometime at the end of Jan, I think.
OK, fabulous. Well, watch this space. And, of course, have a little look on all the social media as well. Merry Christmas. Stay with us, of course. Sandra is back. One more fantastic hour with Sanntangle. Oh, is that the mug? That's not the mug. Have you done all of that in the hour? Oh my word! See, that's what you could have won in the you know, the goodie bag that you can't win. That's what you could have got in there as well.
Yeah, but I really want one of them.
I know, but again, can't have one. Right, stay with us. We are back on the other side of this. I love you, really.
When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker. It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card?
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobbymaker.
Hi everybody, have you heard? We're having the Hobbymaker Awards for the end of the year. Looking back over the last 10 months, you can vote for your favourite moment, your favourite product, your favourite demonstration. Just go to our Facebook page, just search for Hobbymaker on Facebook, have your say, have your vote, and tune in for the results on New Year's Eve.
If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, Simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobbymaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobbymaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobbymaker gift card?
When you purchase anything on Hobbymaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobbymaker.
Here at Hobbymaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobbymaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobbymaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 PM show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
If you've recently missed your favourite show on Hobbymaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With Hobbymaker's catch-up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobbymaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
Hello, welcome back to Hobbymaker. Oh, what a day we're having, so exciting. Merry Christmas, by the way, if you have just tuned in. Thank you very much for spending a bit of time with us. We love being with you today, and we have so much still to bring with you. We're live until 4 PM this afternoon, and then of course you can go back and you can rewatch till your hearts are full of wonderfulness. We have loads of competitions going on today as well. Well, 2. Just feels like lots. You can obviously send in your makes, share your makes with us. We'd love to see what you've been creating, whether it's your quilling, whether you've been doing your tangling as well. Send them to the studio at Hobbymaker, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We'll show as many as we can. We've shown a few as we've gone on. Even if we don't show your entry, you go into the competition. The wheel will be spun and somebody's going to win £25 credit, which is amazing. Also, your goodie bag, yeah? If anybody buys, well, if you buy anything today, anything within the 4-hour show, you get this amazing goodie bag. We're watching Jess as she leaves because I know she wants this goodie bag.
I'm in a toolkit from Tilly Victor.
Oh, you sweetheart. Oh, thank you. See, how lovely. And Jess has just added in one of the mini toolkits. How lovely is that? Thank you. Oh, Jess, I've had a goosebump moment there. That's really lovely. Got gooses underneath my glitter. So you've got a mini toolkit from Tilly Victor in there as well. Yay! Amongst all of the gorgeousness. Fabulous. So you're getting that fantastic, fantastic collection with the bag. Get starting on your quilling. You've got the little, we'll see, I won't mention the little hand vacuum. Sorry, Jess. She just gave me the eye as well then. You've got the shrink plastic. You've also got, of course, American cardstock. And did we mention you get a Hobby Maker mug? Yes. Did we mention that Sandra was taking this away for the last hour? She was having a break as well. Wait until you see this mug, because it's in fact, I was going, oh, sorry, smash that. It's gone, sorry. Because I want to take it home. I can't believe, well, I can believe you've done this in an hour. This was a plain Hobby Maker mug. Bye, Jess. Take care. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And to you. Look at this. That's absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness! So you get the chance to win that as well. That's a bit special. Don't chuck it in the dishwasher. That's the only thing I would say.
But it will. The pen will stay on there.
That's amazing. So you get to win that as well. I'm so jealous. I should say envious, shouldn't I? That's better, but,
Well, okay.
but I am jealous. All of that in a goodie bag. Somebody is going to win. Alex, I'll put that there so it can go over because, you know me, clumsy Ruth. But we've still got brand new goodies. Thank you for doing that, Sandra. That was really special.
My pleasure.
Bless you. Right, these wings are unbelievably gorgeous. So many brand new goodies. These have been so popular on pre-order already. Choose your wings. I mean, just look at them. They are but look at them. They're absolutely glorious. You can see there as well, you are getting these amazing, amazing stencils. Lots there when you look at them, and then actually, obviously, when they come alive, look incredible. I'll show you the booklet here as well. So you've got these three, and obviously you've got three sort of separate projects, three separate designs, but obviously in terms of the way that you use them, the world's your oyster with that. You can take certain elements out of those, you can mix different elements, and of course your step-by-step guide is fantastic, taking you through on the journey to create, honestly, some of the most incredible sort of artwork, for want of a better word. I've got to start with this plaque. This is absolutely glorious. This is on the heart from earlier, isn't it?
It certainly is, yeah. That's why we needed them the size they are, so we could actually put these wings and any of the other stencils, of course, on there as well. So
this is, are you ready? Oh my gosh, it's phenomenal.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you can ink round them, you can use your colours, anything else you want to do on them as well. But yes.
That's amazing.
Imagine actually those two wings quilling that centre bit, because I know Jess had just got like a diamond dual shape, putting the wings on the background and actually quilling
That's a great idea.
It would work really well, wouldn't it? We're going to chat.
Are you?
Yeah,
you're going to chat and dare I say the word collaborate?
Maybe.
Oh, exciting! Very exciting. And of course, let's have a little look at some of these other designs. That's really powerful, isn't it?
I'm going to demo that one.
It's brilliant,
isn't it? But it's what you make of it. It's what colours you use.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got some thorns around it, so you could have any kind of style. You could have lots of flowers around it, or none at all. You don't have to have the key. You could just have the wings. So many different ways of doing it.
That is fantastic, isn't it? My goodness me. And obviously adding in colour. Thank you, Alex. Alex just taking the Hobby Maker mug, putting it in the goodie bag. Very subtle. Let me show you some more of these. Again, you've got the beautiful wings in there.
Yes,
that
very
gorgeous
traditional,
diamond.
that, isn't it?
Yeah, really lovely. These are fabulous. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yes. Now, these are going away a little bit because, of course, I give my creative team a stencil. They have no idea what... they don't get the instructions. But that's a great thing because what you'll find within
do you
some of
literally
those samples...
just give them the stencil?
Yeah. There'll be all sorts of things in there. I think there's actually... Well,
that's fantastic.
You go through them and you see what they do with it.
Look, they're
very powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, all of the images are really striking, actually, I think. Really striking, really strong. But it's about... Oh, my, look at it.
I know, look at that.
Oh, right,
From that stencil.
That's fabulous.
It's amazing, isn't it? Look at that.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So you don't have to just think wings. You can actually use the shapes, and you know, once your creativity starts, and of course, all these pictures will be on my Facebook page as well, so people can see what they're doing with them.
That's really, really
Same again.
fab
So
as
you
well,
can
isn't
go
it?
with quite a large piece of artwork if you want to, or you can just keep it simple and go with it a regular card. Look at this. I know. Look at this one.
Look at this. How cute is that?
Yes, she's like a little angel, isn't she? But
wow,
so many things you can do with them. It's crazy.
And brand new today. I've got one more. You're going to love this as well. How stunning!
Yeah, very mixed media-ish, isn't it? But
yeah.
Again, using those stamps that we brought earlier in the year and just mixing everything together. Everything works together. That's the whole point.
And what does it say in the centre? You can achieve it if you believe it.
Yeah.
Everything, I'm reading it through the camera, upside down. Everything you need is within you. You just have to set it free. Love it. And of course, those little mantras, those sort of affirmations, this is the kind of thing. Imagine putting some of these in your diaries.
Absolutely.
You're buying the 2023 diary. Elements of this, I mean, how dramatic, how fabulous and fun with some of those. Look, imagine opening up a diary page for, I don't know, for June, and you've got that lovely little face looking back
I know,
at you.
look at that.
Really wonderful. And Easter, maybe you want to pop them in the Easter section, who knows? But they are wonderful. So you're going to be able to do all of this from those stencils. That's amazing. You look at stencils like that and think, don't know, really.
There's so many more. I shall probably end up...
I'm sure.
Some Facebook Lives or things on that as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Adding to it, because this is you only get instructions for 3 different images there, but again,
so much
mix
more.
and match. But there's so many more you can do with it. It's crazy.
They're great, aren't they? And it's $15.99. All of these wonderful ideas. £15.99 for those stencils. This is exciting. Brand new today as well. Thank you so much for joining us, Janet, Heather, Beverly, Andrea, Gloria. Sarah's got 2. They are really exciting, aren't they? Should we see this as a demo? Let's pass this over to Sandra right now. She's going to talk us through it.
Okay, so I'm not going to do it in my diary. It's nice to do that, but I'm going to do it on a piece of cardstock because then I've got the finished card.
Lovely.
And what we tend to do with cards now and again, we'll actually put them in with the orders, so somebody will get the card. We don't pick. We literally just print the orders off and then we move it and put the card in, and whoever gets...
Oh, that's lovely.
So anyway,
you are generous.
Should we now finish this book? All right, first thing we do then, when you get your stencils, number them, because the numbers that I've actually put on the stencil here correspond with the numbers of the instructions.
Right.
That's if you want to read them. Of course, you always get the pictures as well as the words. And a lot of this, if I'm honest, is very self-explanatory. And I know we were looking at beginners earlier. If you look here, this is what we would call a step out, or the instructions for doing these little patterns. Tangles, and you can see how straightforward, how simple they are. Yeah, they are on the mug.
Love it.
So all the way through, you've got these little shapes, and it shows you exactly how to go. There's my instructions. There's the numbers. So just make sure that you number them the same as the stencil. So that's our first protocol. So I'm going to work with this first one here. So creating the key design with wings. All right. Okay. So I'll put that to one side because and I might do things a little bit. But I'm not following that exactly. So first thing I do is I'm going to create myself a vertical line. It's one of the things we do quite a lot just to give us that symmetry. And as you notice, I'm actually using the edge of my stencil there to give me a vertical line. You see I've lined it up with the edge of my paper.
Yeah.
And then I can do myself a vertical line.
Okay.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in with the oval shapes. Now, I've given you different size ovals because you can decide to go a bit bigger, a bit smaller, whatever you want to do with it. So I'm going to come in with the largest, and I'm going to, just by eye, just line that up. So I've got this line sort of in the middle. Doesn't have to be exactly. And there we go, first one in. And then I'm going to bring the next one. Again, I can see through my stencil, so I can sort of, again, line it up a little bit by eye. Put that one in. And then I'm going to put another one in. Let's use this smaller one. Again, this is where it starts to change because you can decide what you want to do with this. Okay, this is going to be sort of like the jewel-like shape in the middle. And then I've got space to tangle around the outside. So, okay, you think, well, how do I create the key? There are no stencils that look like a key. No. Use the edge. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create myself a rectangle. So put a little line there so I know it's ending. And then here again, and I'm using that centre line there to give me an idea of how thick I want this to be. So let's do that one there. So here, about the same there. Look, and again, I could use my stencil to make sure they're vertical. In we go. See, got my main shape.
Okay.
So I could bring in, I've got a little box here, or again, I could draw it myself, and I could bring my box in, and I can draw in a key shape.
Okay.
Ah, so if I then put a little curve in there, right there, there, and then if I've done a little curve there, look, little curve there, and you see that just gives it that little bit of a different shape. You see?
Perfect.
Yeah. So already we've got a key.
Brilliant.
Yeah, a few lines. So then the wings, you've got quite a few wing shapes. You've got quite a butterfly one. You've got these that sort of work together. You've got the traditional wing shape. So you can use any. Yeah, you could wing it.
Well done.
No, she's not allowed anymore. Take them chocolates off her.
Far too much sugar.
So,
or not enough, probably.
So I'm going to bring this one in, and you'll notice again, even though it's a similar wing, you've got different points each side. So you can choose which way around you want it. So you've really got two wing shapes. So I'm going to start this side, and I'm going to, let's have a little bit of a line up to go, say there. And again, you notice I am using a pencil. Yeah. Just when you're constructing things, it's nice to do that. So around it goes and into there. Now, I'm just going to mark the bottom edge there, just so I know where it's gone, because I've not drawn the whole of that shape. And then I'm going to bring in one of my regular pens.
The new pens.
Oh, the new pen, look, shiny on the top and everything.
Oh, which one's this?
This is my 03.
3 or 5? 03.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do with this, I will eventually draw that wing in, but to start with, I'm going to do on the stencil is I'm going to mark that oval on my stencil. There we go. So leave that there for a second. I'm going to turn it round, and what I want to do now is I want to allow those shapes, hang on a second, to line up with my oval.
Ah.
There you go. Okay, there it is. And then if I come back in with that wing, I get a symmetrical version, okay?
Okay.
So then what about this?
Oh, it just comes off.
Just comes off, yeah. Now, of course, I've not used that pen for the numbers. This one, I've used Sharpie to keep that off. But because these are water-based, in a sense, they're just going to rub off. Yeah. Brilliant. So there's my wings. There's my wings. Okay.
And they're your brand new pens. They're £7.99. Look at them. Look at them. They are so gorgeous. These, treat yourself to these. Not even a treat. £7.99. You don't have to even think of that as a treat in my eyes.
No, they're
Can I let you into a secret as well? These aren't meant to be launched until New Year's Day. Don't know who's in New Year's Day. Don't care. We're doing them today. Yeah. So we've whipped them and brought them forward. We had to, didn't we?
We did.
It's
Christmas.
It's Christmas. Well, Dobby said we should do it, so we went with it.
Oh, can I just say
Always moved.
I have taken the bird away from Dobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was happening there then?
Well.
Was it all going a little bit pear-shaped?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Was he getting a little bit friendly?
To be honest, he'd got the instruction manual for the microwave.
Oh, crumbs.
So we don't want to. We don't
want
to go there. No, so the bird is safe,
then.
the bird is fine, and Dobby's hanging out with his mates.
He looks very happy, very cosy. He looks like he's literally staring at me, though. I'm a little bit unnerved.
I know.
He has to come and sit with me in a second. I'm going to grab him because I need a cuddle.
Okay. So I've added a couple of extra little shapes on there. He's real. He's real.
Yeah, he's real.
And the sections here, and again, you see I'm still working with pencil because some of these areas eventually we're not going to need those areas. There we go. He is besotted with Pauline.
He is. I was just about to say that. I think that's why he's staring at me right now, because he's like, you're not Auntie Pauline, are you?
No. So the next little bit then, I'm going to do what we call a little aura. I'm going to draw around that little oval, bring a shape up there. So this is where in the instructions it'll sort of talk you through how to sort of add these little bits in. So we've mostly got the main drawing in here.
Yeah.
What we actually want to do now is really, I'm going to come back in with pen and I'm going to create a bit of a swirl. So I'm going to go from the top here. I'm going to go underneath all of that. Let's go over there, underneath, over there. So we just sort of keep it going. We've got this like lovely swirl. And on the top of there now, we can bring in these little shapes. Okay, now, again, I would have normally done this in pencil so we can add extra bits to it, but just for purposes of demonstration, I'm going to stick with the line. You see, you've got that lovely sort of shape. Let's add a little bit of extra to the bottom. Yeah. So we can come in and we can add extra little bits on here. So I can put more curls, more flowers. This is where sort of those little thorns would come in. See, that's going to go underneath. And this is where you can mix and match, and it's just lovely getting these shapes sort of all working together. So if we look at the wings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it, and this is what we do a lot of. We take a section and we make it smaller and more manageable.
Okay.
There we go, and then one there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sections now. So if I come on in and draw in that little curve there, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same. It's just about, you know, giving it that little bit of shape there. And then I can come back in with pen and draw in that shape there. And again, just because I've got pencil underneath, it's not got to be exact on there. It's just a guide. So let's put this one in now. You see that one goes underneath. There we go.
And kind of going under and over, that's what makes it three-dimensional.
It does, before you even put any colours or shading next to it, that's what gives it that little bit of depth to go with. So I'm going to draw around that bit as well there. So I've got my wing in. Let's just give that an extra little point there.
Why not?
There you go. So you could curl that, all sorts of things. And then my ovals, I'm going to come back in now. Now I'm only going to do this part because...
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to draw in the bit of oval that I can see. Because of course you've got all the bits underneath it now. Same in with this one. And then this one. There we go. And the next one. Yeah, can I just say, Dobby was supposed to be with Leslie today. He's supposed to be working. And he's,
crumbs. Oh, well, he's got to take it easy with his new hip, though, hasn't he?
Well, yeah. I think
he's
taking it a little bit too easy, though, honestly. I think
is he playing on it now?
He is playing on it now, yeah.
Well, Leslie, I mean, hopefully Leslie will be okay with the
Leslie, you're better off without
him.
Honestly, you're better off without him.
We love Dobby.
Okay. In one of the frames, I've actually put some little crosses, just crosses all the way around. Okay. And then on the top, I've actually, on the actual instructions, we've got some little bubbles. But again, you can change the tangles. So let's have some little loops.
Oh, I just reminded me, talking of bubbles. We need to get the bubbles out of the fridge, don't we, soon? Non-alcoholic, may I say?
Absolutely. There we go. So, see, just sort of working it round. And then when I get to there, I can imagine where it's sort of going and go. So you see how that's starting to sort of come together now?
Yeah.
A little shape on the inside here. And then let's do another and another. And this is where you can start to sort of bring your own little flair to it. Just little curves. And again, do all this in pencil first. Don't think you've got to do it all in pen to start. Although, do you know, when you've started, you start adding these tangles, going in with pen, it just feels nice.
Yeah. Well, that's because the pens are so beautiful as well.
There you go. And then I put some little lines in there, look. And it's all about this extra little bit of detail.
Yeah.
That's why we have a fine nib, because we can get into the little details there. So there's almost little bits of hints of lace and things going on.
It's lovely.
So I'll just bring the bit of the key in there, just so you can see where that's sort of heading, a little bit at the bottom. You get the idea of the whole sort of shape there. And that's how it sort of would kind of come together. Just one more thing, and then I'll show you the finished bit. We've got this little row of dots down there. So let's have a look. Let's come from the top. And again, we want to sort of look at it as a vertical line. So just sort of look at your blank space underneath and think, that's definitely not vertical. Yeah. Again, draw it in pencil or draw a line in first if you feel more comfortable. And let's put those little dots in. Again, the nice thing with this, if you want to actually just do the outline, you can, or if you want to fill them in while the stencil's on there.
Yeah.
Let's just put little line. And again, look, just using the edge of my stencil there. Along we go. And then, of course, we've got these wonderful little diamond jewel kind of shapes. You've got quite a few different sizes there. There is a real tiny one. So if we put that on there, we go, join it together, little line across. Let's have sort of a little zigzag line, create a little bit of a shape there. Before you know it, little diamond.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
So of course doing this and adding a little bit of colour, and then I've actually used, you know, we talked about the Spanish Vibe stencils, the backgrounds. I've actually used the background on this as well. So from there, you've seen exactly how I've drawn it.
Yeah.
So that.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So what have I done differently? I've added a little bit of colour.
Yeah.
I've got some little thorns on there, as you see, but then look at my jewels.
Yeah.
And then only other thing, a little bit of one of those Spanish stencils down the background of it. So you go from that to that.
Amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
Beautiful, isn't it? Really like that one. I will sign that one. And say that one will go into somebody's...
Oh, it's lovely that you do that. That's a
it's
really
nice, isn't
touch.
it? You know,
really
it's
thoughtful.
one of those things. It's nice to...
Yeah. Beautiful. That's
Beautiful,
amazing. Lots of you have this in your basket. Lots of you checked out as well. There's lots and lots in baskets. It's £15.99, and you've seen just one design there. You do get all of those fantastic stencils that you can see and the opportunity to create. And the booklet will take you through those 3 projects. So the 3 different sort of wings you can see there. You will be able to go through this with this booklet, and it will take you right the way through on a bit of a journey. There you go. All the way through on there. If you've never come across Santangling until today, if you've never tried tangling, honestly, try it. Sort of £15.99 for those stencils. Also get your pens, honestly. I'll always tell you the kind of basics if you are starting. Get your pens as well. These are brand new today. They shouldn't have been launched till New Year. And you're getting 2 of, don't care. You're getting 3 of the 0.3, 2 of the 0.3 and 1 of the 0.5. on that one to get you started with. And you've seen some of these incredible designs, some amazing inspiration in terms of how you can use those stencils. It's literally up to you what you want to do them. Every single one will be different. I'll move that one over here if that's okay, Alex. It's a little bit easier for me to hold. But the variety is incredible. 3 projects in that book, but yet look, these are all using the stencils. They can be fun, they can be rocky, they can be grungy, they can be classic. Literally, the opportunity is amazing. I love that. That's just so much fun. And again, how different is that? So Karen, checking out on those. They're absolutely fantastic. Heather, you've just picked up a set of pens as well. Congratulations. The pens...
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah, you've got to have them. You've got to have them. They are wonderful. They make the magic happen for you. You can do this, I promise you. You will start, you'll be guided through. And of course, you can watch the show back today. You can watch a lot of the YouTube videos as well from Sandra. So all of that support network is there. Plenty more to do today, though. So we've got these gorgeous wings. And I think very much in keeping, actually, the feather stencil, which we have now. Definitely ones to work together. These are gorgeous. I'm seeing feathers everywhere at the moment, I have to say.
Yeah,
it's just, it's very, very... I mean, I believe that if a feather... Lots of people say if a feather... There's a little... sort of, not a rhyme, but there's a thing that if a feather, if a white feather's near, it means that somebody's close to you that's passed, isn't it? And I literally, it's just, it's bizarre seeing them everywhere. But you can have a look, big stencils and really small stencils in there. So you've got a great variety, a lovely mix. There's 2 boards here as well, isn't there?
They are, because you don't just get the outline, you need the inner bits as well.
Amazing.
So you get everything there.
Gosh, there's a lot going on in there, isn't there?
It's like, how on earth are they going to turn into feathers?
Well, they do. They turn into feathers. Absolutely. Of course they do. Of course they do. It's Santangl. Look at those. I've got some on boards as well, which I'm going to show to you in a second. So light as a feather. Again, you've got 2 brilliant big projects in there, which you can really play with. There's some more designs there on the back as well. Aren't they superb? Absolutely gorgeous. Liam. Who's this, I wonder? Some chap called Liam in Worcestershire. Merry Christmas, everyone. I wonder who that could be.
That was, yes.
It's Liam. It's got to be our Liam. Bless him. I hope you're at home wearing your little elf costume, Liam, because that was very cute. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for messaging in. Hope you are well and fat and full of turkey potentially already. Keep sending your messages in. We've had loads of lovely messages today. If you want to say hello to somebody, we can do that for you, no problem. Thanks, Liam. Hope you're well, my lovely. Right, let me show you some of these. Woo! It's a live one. Let me show you some of these cards for inspiration. And again, you give everybody these stencils. Yeah. Everyone will make something different. You'll colour them in differently. You might use pencils. You might use pens, embellishments. Completely different.
Completely different, yeah. As soon as you put pen to paper, you draw around the structure or the main shape.
Yeah.
But once you start following the instructions and putting your own pencil lines or pen lines on there, it's going to be completely different. It's your artwork.
Yeah.
So if you want to sell it, you want to make your own card, your own pictures, and you want to sell it, it's your artwork.
So everyone can do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just amazing. And even how you frame that feather, how you place it on a card, how you place it perhaps on wood, how you frame it, everyone is going to be totally different. There's a real kind of gentility with that, a real sense of calm. I love it.
They are, yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? Look, we don't have a lot of these, I have to say. I might have to go a little bit quicker, actually. In fact, we've only got 45. That's fabulous. 45 remaining. That is it. 45 chances. That's really super lovely. Have I got that the right way up? I think you could...
Do you know, it doesn't matter with that one.
It doesn't, does it?
It's very contemporary. It's a different take on a feather. It's giving you different variations on what you can do with it.
Either or.
Either or.
Go that way as well if you want to.
Of course it could.
That's the beauty. And
this one.
Really kind of stripping it back. But gosh, the detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stunning.
And that's why we use the fine liners, because it gives us that detail. It's beautiful, that one.
That's, imagine that on kind of craft paper as well.
Oh,
craft
absolutely,
would look all against
white pencil.
The wood. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. £15.99 on those stencils. We don't have many of those at all. It has been super busy today. So massive thank you to you. Thank you for being here with us, because we have no idea. We haven't had Christmas at Hobbymaker. This is the very first one, which actually feels quite privileged.
It is. It's quite
nice,
it's different.
Yeah, it is absolutely. So we had no idea. You could all have been there. We might have had
no
nobody.
idea.
Just me, mum, and dad.
Yeah.
But you're all there, which is lovely. So £15.99, and because it is our first one, we launched the diaries. Let's not forget those fabulous diaries. You've got the choice in terms of colour here. So it might be that you go for the lilac. It might be that you go for the duck egg. It's up to you. They should be £49.99. Not today. Today we took those very much lower. You've also got the opportunity to grab, of course, the inserts, which we'll show in a second. But these are absolutely exceptional. You've got the little magnet there as well to keep that shut, which we love. Beautifully done. And obviously ready. That is a blank canvas on the front. We'll show you Sandra's diary again in a second, because obviously it's been tangled, which is lovely. Got place to pop your pen. You've got the little flaps in there. You've got the most amazing binder in the centre. These will come from us here at Hobbymaker, whether you go for lilac or duck egg. And then the insert, the innards, that makes me think about turkeys, that does. The inside part will come from Sandra. You're, as always, only paying one set of postage and packaging. They might turn up at different... Well, they will probably turn up at different times. But you can watch back the 1 o'clock show. You can see how it all works. But Sandra will flick us through this. Can we see the front of yours again? Because we're seeing a blank canvas. But look at this. We'll bring the graphics in for the duck egg. Of course it's going to look like this. Your diary.
Yours is going to as well. Whether you decide, I don't know, a feather on the front would look divine, wouldn't it?
Yeah, really wonderful.
Or we did the fans earlier. Anything you want to do, really. This was from the Advent tiles that we've done over December, so you could watch the videos back and see how we did that on YouTube. But yeah, it's as long I've used a Sharpie, and I've used some alcohol markers on there as well. A little bit of bling in places, because you know it was a work in progress. It's going to be extended. I'll probably go all the way over the back and all sorts.
Definitely.
So that's you don't want to leave it blank. It's hand tangled, isn't it? Do you want me to open it?
Yes, please. Let's have a little look.
Oh, okay. So on the inside, again, you don't need to keep this page. This is the first of the diary. It's a cover. It's got a nice little verse on there. I always like to keep it positive.
Yeah,
so that's yeah, it's nice that. So I quite like that. I mean, here, look, it says, look at each connection as a chapter in your life. Don't try and work out the ending by skipping a few pages. Look forward to reading about what comes next. So it's about taking each little bit And of course here I've actually got my front cover. I've got one, again, it's a work in progress, which is a little bit like that. So I've started to draw in it already.
Wow.
And turning it over, I've then got, and this is how I want my diary to be.
Yeah.
Of course, you can switch pages around if you want.
Of course.
You can take them out. Birthdays, you've got a whole calendar for 2023 there. Then you've got separate sections. This will actually ease off. It's because it's completely brand new and it's chocker.
Yeah.
So here we go, January all the way through to June. And then here we go. The first thing you do, you look where your birthday is, don't you?
Always. Always.
July
Pop
to
it in.
December, see, look, oh, it's a Saturday
Oh, nice.
next year. Mine's a Saturday. I was born on a Wednesday, it was a Saturday.
Oh.
So then every so often you get these pages and you've got, again, a positive statement in there, something to sort of get you going.
Yeah.
Then you've got space for tiles, or you can actually draw a little bit, which is what we did the fan earlier. January, again, you've got a lovely bit of artwork. You can just colour it in, leave it as it is, ink the pages, or you could actually add some extra tangles. And this works the same for every month, of course. You've then got a full month where you can see it,
Brilliant.
exactly what's going on.
Lovely overview.
And you've got a notes page. So again, something positive on there, something to sort of focus on.
Yeah.
You've got lines to put important information. These boxes are for tiles, which we did one earlier. Look, there we go, tiles.
pop that
So
in.
tiny one there, regular here. You don't have to do that. You could actually stamp sentiments in there. You could put notes in there, whatever you wanted to do, entirely up to you. It's your diary, not mine. I'm just giving you space. And then working our way through, look, we've actually then got the all the months or all the days, and you've got literally 1 week per page as you're sort of going through. And then as you work your way around, let's see if I can
So
find
much
that
space,
fan.
which is great.
Yeah,
Hey,
of
Diana,
course at the
there's
back
no
you've
room.
got 2024 at the back, which we didn't cover earlier.
Great.
You've also got, see, I've also put your bit of January in.
lovely.
Because how many of us sort of, we get to the end
Make
of
plans, don't
December
we?
and you think, what am I doing in January?
Yeah.
So I've given you the first few weeks in January, look,
Not
as well.
eating chocolate.
And then I've given you a little bit at the back where you can put some notes and things like that. But, of course, let's see if we can just find that fan. Oh, there's November's. October, look, October. There it is. So that's the one we did beginning, that's where September is, and we've got spaces to put our tiles there. But again, you could do what you want to do with it, and that looks like it's 3D, it's not, it's completely flat, but that's
They
what
are
your
just
diary could look
beautiful.
like.
And all of that for $29.99. So all you've got to choose, obviously, is which one do you want in terms of colour, the lilac or the duck egg. The lilac is the most popular, but the duck egg is literally chomping on its heels, not far behind. People are multi-buying on those as well. Maybe one for you, one for a friend, maybe you've got one for your office diary, maybe you've got one that you have sort of with you all the time. Just beautiful and so much in there. Vera, hello, darling. She says, Happy
Hello,
Christmas
Vera.
to all my tangling friends.
Aww.
Thank you, Sandra, and your team for my new fantastic hobby. Vera from Alpington. Oh, bless you.
Welcome.
Welcome to the family. Very nice to have your company as well, bless you. And of course, be inspired. We've got some lovely designs here again from what was wonderful, a blank page, 2023. You've got some wonderful designs in there to take inspiration from. The month of June, you might choose to tangle an owl, which is looking rather
around that in like a sunsetty colour. Thinking June,
Oh,
that'd be
nice.
quite nice, wouldn't it?
very nice. Or you could make it really quite dark and like moonlight.
Yeah, you could.
Which might be quite nice. But that's up to you. You've got then an idea for November. I'm just whizzing through these because we're going to see another demo. July, I love that. Is that incorporating your feathers?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Love it.
Everything goes.
And December, which is obviously where we are right now. So keep checking out on those. Loads of those have gone. We're going to have a quick demo. We will recap, of course, on the download because you get the chance to basically have an hour and a half with Sandra on loop forever and ever. Just yourself and Sandra, one-on-one tuition to create this amazing design. She will talk you through it. It's a download. It's $7.99. I mean, how we even did that for $7.99, I don't know. But we'll come back to that in a second. Right, let's have a little scribble, shall we?
I've taken one of my diary pages out. This is the beauty of it because you can work with a single page because it comes out, you put it back in. So I've got this is, I think it's March actually. Huh? Yeah, this is just before March. Life is about the little moments. I've got these little bits dotted all over the place. It's really nice just to keep you going.
Yeah.
And I've got some little tile spaces there. But again, you notice they're slightly paler, so you don't have to use them if you don't want to.
Okay.
And I'm going to just bring my feathers in, actually.
Why not?
And this is how you sort of, it arrives. I'm going to work with just one of the feathers. You're like, okay, how's that a feather? All right. How's that a feather? What's happening?
Show us, Sandra.
Here we go. So I'm going to start with, let's have a look, that way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring some of it over those tiles anyway. Let's go a little bit of an angle. So I'm going to come over. Now, you notice again, I've gone to pencil.
Yeah.
Because this is a construction. And I'm just going to mark these random lines on there. Looks a bit weird, but it'll work.
It'll make sense.
It'll make sense, okay? So just transferred that onto there. So that can go out the way now. And of course, there are instructions for this. But let's follow these. See, you've got two like little lines here. Let's bring them together and then extend them so it goes up and out. So it's got like that little feather stem.
Yeah.
So then another one here. It's just sort of going parallel, same sort of shape, bringing it round. And then I'm going to stop it at this top end. See, I've got another line there to mark it. Stop it there. So I've got the sort of the vein going through there. So looking at my shapes here now, I can come in. Let's do this one first. Maybe a curve here, look. And it starts to create that first feather shape. Then one here. You see, I'm actually using them. So every time I do it, I'm going to get a different shape because each one, my curve's going to be slightly different. Some of them I might decide to keep. Some of them I think, do you know what? I'm going to have a bit of a gap there. So I could perhaps rub that bit out. Because feathers do, don't they have that?
Yeah.
And maybe one there. So I've got a basic sort of a shape.
Nice.
Again, doesn't look much like a feather yet, but let's come in with a pen and start adding a few bits. So again, I'm back in with my O3.
Yeah.
This is the one I use most of. Well, we've got two.
And that's where we got two, yeah.
So first thing then, actually I'm just going to bring my stencil back in because we've got these lovely sort of bubble shapes. Okay, let's bring one of them. I'm going to do a large one. Going to go around there and up and across. And automatically I look like I've got a bit of a bead going on in there. And let's bring that stem down. Straight over my tile. Okay. Confident strokes, that's what I say. Try and do it all in one. Not like this, all in one, if you can. So let's start with this one here. Let's do one at a time. So I've got that shape there.
Yeah. And it's practice, isn't it? To have the, to have the confidence to do that.
It certainly is,
just practice it.
And, even if you think, I'm not so sure, draw everything in pencil.
Yeah.
And then just take your time with it. I mean, I'm doing it quite quickly here because, of course, time-wise, as always. These are all about taking your time, slowing down, and just not forgetting to breathe as you do it. Okay? So look, very quickly, fill with bubbles. And a nice little design there. Let's just put in a little bit of a thick band, which I could have done with my 05. And then a little line either side. A lot of those sort of filled in. Next one. So I'm going to actually have a bit of a break between the two. So let's do this one. And I'm going to put a little grid in there. Okay, little grid. So just a load of squares or rectangles, shapes.
Yeah.
And then inside each one of those, perhaps we could do some little lines. And then fill that one in. We did all of those. Now, some of us are really into the grid designs. Some of us into the organic ones.
Yeah.
But I find if you can mix the two together a little bit, you get a better result.
Sure.
Hence, quite organic, quite sort of square. Of course, I'd fill all of those in. But then we've got a bit of a gap here. So, again, I'm going to turn my page round.
Okay.
I was going to call it a tile then. Everything's a tile. And let's put some little hook shapes in. There we go. Now, you notice I've not drawn around an outline. I've not given this a particular shape here. I'm going to go a little bit rogue with this one.
And do you find that you enjoy drawing certain things over others? As in, you mentioned about organic or swirls, or because I'm quite a swirl person, I think.
Yes, and you know, we find this, you tend to sort of go with what you know, and you draw a lot of the same things, which is why earlier this year we brought out a stencil set called Tangly Trails.
Right, yeah.
Where you've got lots of different tangles in there, and you think, well, how does that help? Well, we gave you a dice with it, remember? And you roll the dice.
That was amazing.
And then you have to go with what the dice
That's right. That was a clever idea.
There we go.
It kind of forced you to do things that you maybe haven't done before.
You find your new favourites and all sorts, or you rediscover things that you've not spotted before. So, see, just putting a few little bubbles in there. They sort of start really close together, and then you can sort of let them all free, so to speak, and out they come. So if I turn it round, you see it's starting to sort of come outwards. And then a little bit on the other side. So let's do, I'm just going to take part of that one, just do a little one there. And then let's draw that one in there. You see, you can change it about as you go. So this one, again, let's put some bubbles in. So fill in that shape in there. And you don't have to do this all at once. You could draw this over the month. And then, of course, this one, let's have a little line up there. Now you're like, where are these tangles coming from? They're all in the instructions. Yeah. So don't think you've got to just draw the shape and I'm leaving you to it. I talk you through every step of the way. There might be slightly different tangles than what I've got here because, you know, see, then this one here, let's bring in a little bit of a curl on the top there and a curl on the top there. And then same sort of coming around. So you see how it starts to really grow and you can do lots of things with it. So like even in this bit, oh, I'll tell you what we have got on here. Some lovely little tiny feathers. Yeah. So what you could do with those is you could have them coming out and just sort of keep turning them round. There we go, working it through. You see how that starts to grow? I am going to bring in the one I've got in my diary because we can use the bit at the stencil to do some more. So there's my feather, how it started. Yeah. There's my feather with a bit of colour. Wow. You see the difference? So we've got that bubble, that bead, and I've added a couple of extras. But a nice thing with this is you have got these sort of little speckles on there. It looks a little bit random. You're like, what's she doing? But here we go, let's go again. It's like my craft room already, look.
Love it.
So let's have a little bit of
stuff everywhere.
And here we go.
Oh, now, a message from Rosemary saying, hello ladies, wishing you all behind the scenes Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm watching on my own, even the dog's asleep. I feel like I need to talk slightly quieter. Well, you're not watching on your own, you're with everyone else that's watching and sending you lots of love, Rosemary. So I'm still talking quietly so I don't wake the dog. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for your message. That was very sweet of you. And we're all sending lots of love.
Oh. You see, look, I've actually just added a little bit of that round. So, you know, just sort of down in these places. You can just use a little bit of it. I think sometimes you've drawn something that looks a bit stark and white. Yeah. So actually adding these extra little bits around it, you think, oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. Sure. So bringing a bit of ink in, because it's what we know anyway, isn't it? It's what we work with. But then over the top of that, I can come back in and I can start to add in more bubbles and things because you start to feel a bit more confident. Yeah. Because you've got ink on the background and it doesn't feel too bad. And this is my diary. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just lovely to do. And
such a great concept.
It grows with you. You know, imagine looking back at this time next year.
That's the thing, it's a diary you're not going to throw away.
Do you know what I've done now? And some of these, certainly these pages, you could actually eventually, you could trim this bottom edge off and you could actually frame that.
Great idea.
You could even have little photographs, little pictures there if you wanted to, or your tiles as you do them, sort of over the weeks and the months.
Yeah, wonderful.
And you just see yourself grow. I'm just going to sit and tangle now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Don't care.
And that's the thing, if you're using it as your work diary, maybe you just need 5 minutes out, maybe it's been a bit stressful, maybe you've had a meeting and it's like, and you just want 5 minutes to calm down. Your diary's there, open it up.
Exactly, yeah, even if it's down the margins, down the sides. Yeah. If you've got a day that you've perhaps, I don't know, not done much on, maybe December the 31st on the Saturday, maybe the Friday. I'm just going to mention actually to John, Friday the 30th, just so you remember.
Oh, okay, big day to write in the diary.
But you could actually use one of these edges. You could tangle within all this space here, so have that as a little box and do a little bit of tangling there if you don't need to do anything else.
There's so much space in there.
Whatever you want to do with it. But it's a fully functioning, working, seriously.
They are wonderful.
Diary.
Yeah,
I'm so pleased. I'm proud of it. Proud of them all, honestly, but I'm proud of this one.
It's taken a lot of time.
You guys and me, we've worked on to get this together.
Yeah, bringing it all together.
I'm really pleased with it.
So all you need to choose is the neck and neck now.
Oh, no,
yeah, literally neck and neck. Oh, my goodness me. So you've got, whoopsie, the duck egg is EOXC34. Cat's giving me the wrong code. And then your lilac testing me. So that's the duck egg. I mean, it's a hard choice, I have to be honest. Absolutely beautiful colours. I don't know. See, I'm a pink girl, so you'd think I'd be lilac, but I do love a duck egg.
They're so touchable, very tactile, aren't they?
And they are slightly. They're not kind of flat. You've got the little, the kind of soft, the sponge, if you like.
Yeah,
that's within there. So you do
it's
have
nice
that.
to draw on, actually.
Yeah, I bet. Really satisfying. Oh, maybe I just scribble on one. Oh, ruined. Have to take it. 29. $29.99. That gets you the outer part, which is this. Now, that will come from us. So you get these in 2 parts. So the outer part comes from us. And you can see they're obviously just... I mean, that is the snap of satisfaction, if ever I heard one.
I like that little bit at the top, how it does that.
And because you can do it at the top and the bottom, you don't have to worry about your fingernails. I know that sounds like a what's it, but it's very important. And then, of course, the inner part of that comes from Sandra. So they'll come to you separately, but it is one price, $29.99. I'm going to be totally honest with you. When we prepped this morning, I didn't say this, I forgot to tell you, Kat, I thought $29.99 was for that. And then it was an extra code. I think if you watch back in the first hour, even in that, I think I said, and then we'll bring the details in for this later, because it's such amazing value, but you get all of it. So that part will come to you separately from Sandra. Ros, be proud of all you do, Sandra. Merry Christmas to you all. How lovely is that? There's a lot of love out there today, I have to say. And it's been lovely to have you on board this year.
It's all very chilled, isn't it? I like to do chilled.
Yeah, we like chilled. That's definitely us. We don't want stress, do we? Want just chilled.
No, we don't want stress. We just want to just go with the flow.
Calm and relaxing and fabulous. They are beautiful, aren't they?
They are.
So whether you go for the duck egg or you go for the lilac, it's up to you. And just very, very quickly, behind the keyhole, the 3D door.
I don't even know if it's there.
Yeah, I don't think it is. No. That's what I'm kind of doing a little bit.
I've got mine in bits here. I can do.
Okay, we'll bring... Now, we have had this on once previously.
Oh, it's so nice, this.
Oh, it's so nice. We need to recap on the download as well. So much to do, so little time.
I know.
Goodness me. Behind the keyhole 3D door, the website's just having a little snooze. It's had a sherry. That's what's happened. Now, this is fantastic, but I believe this is a different price, isn't it? Which is very exciting. This is lovely. Have a little look. So this is behind the, if I can say it, behind the keyhole. Why am I struggling with that? And you can see all of these elements that you can put together.
Oh, it's really nice. You can actually do light and dark if you want, night and day. Everything that you tangle on it, do whatever you want to do on it, ink it, and then when you put it together, I think the real nice thing, so you've got your door, you could have it both ways, is you get all these little flowers with it. Now, the nice thing about this is, you know, sometimes you put something on your shelf and you think, I like that, and it's fine. But you can change, it's interactable, you can change it about. So you might decide for this one, I like the purple flowers today. So you can put your purple flowers and you can literally slot them into the spaces. It's just lovely. But then you think, well, actually today then I want to swap it. So you could turn them round. Yeah. And you can actually create your own little image.
Lovely is that?
It's just lovely, isn't it?
It's really sweet.
You've even got like a little extra little signpost that you can put in. So I think I've got mine that's... There you go, look, mine says Santangle HQ, look. So it depends, if this is like my dark Gothic kind of door, but on the other side is I've got my sort of my nice sunny day kind of thing. So there we go,
dreamlike, isn't it?
Sits there, see? And
these are cute. When we launched this,
going on it.
I think it's $21.99 when we launched it. It's only been out that one time when we launched it, but it's Christmas Day. We're not doing that price. I was a little bit worried when I said that because Sandra looked at me and gave me one.
I have no idea. No idea.
$15.99.
Oh,
amazing.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's really good value.
You don't need to
so
glue
much
them
in there.
John is brilliant at it. He's made the slots work, so they fit in, and it's a real nice solid. Yeah, it's going in. But then it comes out and you can move it about.
Really clever.
Well, make my own little garden. Look at this.
It's a little secret garden. Chris said, thank you, Sandra, for everything you've done, for being awesome. From Chris. Yeah, I think you've summed that up perfectly. So keep adding that to your order at £15.99. Don't forget, please do add the download to your account. You can only do it on the web at hobbymaker.co.uk. It's brand new today, something we've never done before, the whole concept. You have to go to our website. As long as you're registered, registered, you have an account, you can go into your account and you can add in this download. We'll do that for you in a tick. So you add in the download, it's $7.99, you'll be charged for it straight away. There's no refunds, so that makes sense because it's something that will come straight to you. I say download it, you don't even download it, that's the wrong thing to say. It appears magically on your account. Within the next few minutes, poof, it will be there. You click on my account, or you can go to my videos. You log in to Liam's account. That's fabulous, Liam. You go to the left-hand side, my videos. Liam's
credit card as well.
I know, should we go wild? Let's add everything in. And you can see there, my videos, your very first, because this is the first, there will be more. And it's ready to go. It's 1.5 hours of you with Sandra. Okay, 1.5 hours taking you through this amazing project, and you can watch it on your phone. If you can log into your account, watch it on the go, watch it on your phone. Maybe you're on a train, wherever you are, on your tablet. There, she's looking fabulous. And Sandra will guide you through, and you're going to be able to create this. I love, love, love this. We've never done anything like it. It's the first of many. It's $7.99. Honestly, fill your boots. You can't do it on the phone lines, I'm afraid, on that, because obviously it's an online thing and it goes straight onto your account. But do it, go for it. It's amazing. Every step covered on that. No P&P, obviously, because that'd be rude. But fabulous. And you can keep checking out on everything right the way through until midnight tonight. A few more messages. Oh, my goodness me. So this is coming in from Susie saying Merry Christmas to all the amazing Hobby Maker team and very talented guests. They're here. Have a happy and healthy new year with love and best wishes. Same to you as well, Susie. Thank you very much for that. One more from Peter saying, thank you for keeping me company today. Aww. Love, love Hobby Maker. Mwah. My pleasure. It's our pleasure to be with you, Peter, absolutely. Stay safe. Beverly, thank you, Sandra, Ruth and crew for a lovely Christmas day. Aww. Merry Christmas. Thank you, darling. The same to you.
We didn't know if anybody was going to watch.
We had no idea, but you are. Sandra, thank you so much for today.
Welcome.
Thank you for your fabulous talent, your diaries. Thank you for our little presents. That was very cute of you. I am going to open mine soon. And thank you for bringing Dobby. When are you back?
January the 1st.
Oh, you're back really soon.
Yeah, there's something a little bit different. So if you have got one of these folders.
Exciting. Oh, OK, get your diary then. End of story, get your diary.
Not saying anything
Thank
else.
you. It's been lovely to have you here.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you so much. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we are about to get dreamy. Oh, yes, we are. We are back at the other side of this. The gorgeous Hayley is back with us from Dreamies, and it's going to be one fabulous final festive hour.
Hobby Maker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobby Maker.
Hi everybody, have you heard? We're having the Hobby Maker Awards for the end of the year. Looking back over the last 10 months, you can vote for your favourite moment, your favourite product, your favourite demonstration. Just go to our Facebook page, just search for Hobby Maker on Facebook, have your say, have your vote, and tune in for the results on New Year's Eve.
If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with Hobby Maker.
It couldn't be easier to watch Hobby Maker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from Hobby Maker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobby Maker gift card?
When you purchase anything on Hobby Maker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobby Maker.
Here at Hobby Maker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your Hobby Maker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky Hobby Maker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random, and we'll announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated, and get inspired with Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807,
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone. If you've recently missed your favourite show on Hobbymaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With Hobbymaker's Catch Up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV Guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobbymaker.
Hobbymaker are proud to work alongside some of the biggest brands in the industry. Keep watching for these brands and many more here on Hobbymaker. If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with Hobbymaker.
I love the fact that you joined in.
I didn't know if you said join in or not, so I was like, well,
always
I'm
join
weird
in.
if I'm
always join in, yeah. You're not weird. Right, welcome back to our final hour, our final festive hour here on Christmas Day. What a great first Christmas we've had, honestly. We've loved every second. It's not felt like working at all. They didn't need to pay us today, to be perfectly honest. Don't tell them that. Right, we are joined by the gorgeous Hayley from Dreamies. It is lovely to see you, my darling. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. All the better for seeing you. And I have to say, you have bought us so many goodies this afternoon. It literally has to be. It can only be Christmas.
True.
Now, everything is pre-orderable on the website, so you can just fill your boots, you can fill your stockings, go in, dive in and grab everything you need. This hour, I can't lie, it's going to be fast and furious. I've just had a little chocolate shell just to keep me going. It's going to be bonkers. We have so much to do. Keep watching all of the different numbers on the side, the graphics. Have a look on the web, because what we'll do is that as Hayley... Oh, shall I start with that again? I've run out of breath. As Hayley... Step into Christmas. As Hayley is doing the demos, we're going to bring different codes in on the side, so I might just keep shouting those out or not, we'll see. But there is loads and loads, including, I'll be honest, I'm a bit overexcited because I love pens. I love pens. I love stationery, I love pens. And we have the most incredible collection of pens to share with you. And these are new. They're gorgeous. Don't forget, we will announce the winner of the goodie bag during this hour. That will be done. We've also got Share Your Makes coming up as well, and we're going to spin the wheel with all of your names on there, so loads to do. But the pens. Oh my goodness me. Now these are really new, aren't they, the pens?
Yeah, they're brand new. They've not been on TV. We've only had a few on our website as well.
Oh
so
my gosh.
this is the first time that I'm actually demoing them as well, because I've not done any demos with them. Yeah, so you've got a 36 pen bundle.
Oh my gosh.
So many different colours that you're going to need, and they're watercolour, so you can use them with obviously your water-based products. You can use them for stamping. You can actually stamp with them, colour them in. You can do your backgrounds. All sorts. We've got lots of tips to share with you.
Amazing. And they come in 3 different sets. Now, each pen set, ordinarily, we're talking £19.99 each. You can buy them on the website today, individually. You can grab hold of those. You've got floral, sea and earth. So you've got the 3 different colours. I want to say flavours. 3 different colours there, which you'll love. What I really adore about these as well, you can see on the... I can't help but grab them. What you can see... Can I grab them? Can I grab them? Sorry, I'm coming back, Hayley. Let me just grab one of these. Suddenly feel like I've left you on your own. You have to get hold of them. But what I love is you can see the gorgeous colours straight away, all displayed, but you've got that at the bottom so you know exactly what you're going to see. Dual tip, I understand, which Hayley will show us in a second. But they are really beautifully displayed. Look at, oh gosh, they've not allowed me to, well, we haven't had them, have we? That's why Hayley's bought them today. They are fabulous. So you've got a brush tip and you've got a fine tip on every one of them. They just sit beautifully on the hand. And I think that's a sign of a really good pen as well. So wonderful colourways. You are getting 3 of those. So you are getting your floral tones, your sea tones, and your earth tone. So you've really kind of covered it, I think, with these 3 sets.
Yeah, that's it. We wanted to make sure that you've got all the different colours in there. So it's great, like, if you are just starting out, you've got a means to colour, you've also got a means to stamp. So it's a great starter collection, but also it will grow with you. So the more techniques you learn, the more things you watch maybe online, the more techniques I do, the more you'll learn with them and the more they'll grow.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And they should be £59.97 for the 3 different sets of pens. However, because it's Christmas, Hayley's also throwing into this deal for you a free set of stamps. So you're not going to pay for those. They are going to be included in the bundle. You can see them there at the front there. They are, Alex. This is so cute as well. So you've got quite a lot on that. You've got quite a lot of stamps, actually.
Yeah, so this one, it really works well with the pens because you've got the layering 3D stamps. So you've got kind of solid images that then you put your colour on, stamp it, and then you've got a next layer that adds on top.
Just grab it?
You can do, yeah. We've also got a sample that will probably show you a little bit easier.
Okay.
Just behind it.
Yeah.
And then,
thanks, Hayley.
But yeah, so they layer up, and you can obviously add your different layers to this floral image there, and it'll build up as you're doing that. And you've got your stems as well, so you can use them as they're designed, or you could use them completely differently if you wanted to.
Adorable. Look at that.
Yeah, so you can just build your own little bouquets with that. Wow. And you have got the 2 layers there, so it works really well with the pens.
They're amazing. So that's free of charge, those stamps. Absolutely beautiful. And as I said, this is why I want to grab hold of them. I know they're hard to see because they're clear, but they're big. You know, you're not just like chucked in a couple of teeny-weeny little ones.
It's a full old A5 stamp set.
Yeah, they're amazing. And Hayley's going to show you sort of how you can work with your stamps as well. But it's Christmas, so we're going to give you an extra special deal on these today. So remember, you are getting 3 sets of pens, so £19.99. You're getting 36 pens, if my maths were right there. 36 pens, yeah, 12, yeah. 36 pens, 3 colour tones. So you're getting floral, earth, and you are also getting sea. Do you fancy taking a tenner off? All right, but how about we take, let's head towards 20 instead, shall we? Big drop on price point on these. Remember, 3 sets of brush pens. You've got the brush end, you've got the fine tip. That's amazing with the stamp. Oh my goodness me. For £39.99. So you're paying £1.11 per pen. That's unbelievable. And your stamp set, of course, absolutely free of charge. And these are of exceptional quality, and we'll see them in action in a second. When do we do that on a launch? That's a massive, massive saving. It's Christmas Day, that's why. And we are absolutely feeling festive. The colours are utterly, utterly beautiful. I've got to grab them. I'll show you a couple of the cards behind. You see my colours straight away. You've got all of those fantastic pinks in there. They are gorgeous. You can see here on the boards as well how those colours really transfer. I mean, I'm thinking sunsets. I mean, there's so much you can see with that. They are scrummy. Absolutely beautiful.
You've got a really nice skin tone in there as well. So across the whole board, you have got stuff that'll work for if you do prefer to do little girls or something like that. Maybe it's not stamps of ours that you use, but obviously use these across the board. And you have got a lot of different colours in there. You can do the mixing as well. So we've got a messy mat coming up. So if you put 2 colours on there, you can mix them together and change the colours as well if you want to.
And you can see there the difference between the brush, with the two sort of the brushes. So you've got the brush pen end, and then you've got the fine liner on there as well.
And then
there's a real difference.
The gradient then of colour once you add the water in, how many different colours you're going to get out of each pen.
They're amazing, aren't they? This is exciting. All of those colours, all of those pens coming to you for $39.99 today. Only with, you've got the free stamp there as well. Brand new, exclusive. They haven't been launched yet. We're launching them today. And when you see them in action, I promise you, you'll be like that. Yep, I'm having those. I'm having those. Adding them to your basket. And they are quite fabulous. And you might want somewhere that you can store your pens. We can help with that as well. We can help with that because you've got this fantastic storage caddy, if you like, the Storage MDF kit. How cute is that? And of course, that's just begging to be decorated as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. So you're getting 3 of these. So you can have them upright like that, or you can have them lay down as well, and they will stack together.
Oh,
so if you wanted the 3 on top of each other, you can do, or 3 side by side. They do just interlock. I would probably suggest that you glue them once you've got them all decorated and where you want to keep them. But yeah, they are super handy then for just keeping our pens in. Yeah. But they are just a normal circular size as well, so you can probably keep other pens in.
Sure.
It doesn't have to just be our pens.
Yeah, but the fact that you can stack them, I think, is brilliant. But yeah, have fun with those. Obviously, with your pen, the pens work absolutely brilliantly on these as well, don't they?
Yeah,
that's incredible. $9.99 for those. My goodness, no, not $9.99. Okay, not going to stay there today. All right, going a little bit lower. We are against the clock a little bit today as well, so Kat is just not hanging around. I know, I'm sorry, the bubbles are in the fridge. We never got a chance to pop the bubbles. They are non-alcoholic. $7.99 we're going to do on that instead. So fill your stockings with these deals today. Grab your pens and grab that incredibly, incredibly useful watercolour pen stacking storage MDF kit. So you say you get 3 of those in there as well.
So that's perfect for all your 36 pens if you buy them alongside.
Did you forget that, Kat? As you drop the price again, you get 3 of those. I know. There we go. £2.66 per holder now. Yes. A little bit low. And of course, even you could have one with your pens in, one with your makeup brushes in, one with your paint brushes in. Completely up to you how you use them. But go wild in terms of decorating those. Have lots of fun. So keep adding those to your basket. Hello to Dennis, to another crafter in Somerset. Marion, very well done indeed on those ones. But get your pens. Yeah, you could Sanntangle on those with those beautiful pens as well. Gone a bit Sanntangle crazy today. I'm blaming it on that. And keep checking out on those. Very, very popular. The pens I know are just absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to get my hands on those myself, actually. So keep going on them. Remember, 1 set of post and package on those. And just before we start the demos, we've got the freestanding frame, because these are really cute as well. These are beautiful. Now, again, you're doing all of your fantastic artwork. You're doing all of your stamping, your drawing, etc., and you want to frame them. Great way of doing it, and obviously then you can personalise your frame as well. So you've got your freestanding frames. So what do you get in terms of this particular kit?
Right, so you're going to make the bits to get the bits to make 3 of these frames. So these are the pieces that you will get. So that will come inside there. So you just push that little bit out, and then that is going to pop into this slot here to make it so that you can just stand that up and it will be freestanding.
Oh, super easy.
And then you get your 2mm pieces as well. So you're just going to pop these out, and you use 2 per frame, and you're just going to line them up on here and glue them in place. So that then, once you've added this layer on the top, you've got a little aperture that your picture will slip in and out of.
Oh, cute.
So then, I do apologise, it's a Christmassy one.
That's all right.
But this is the sort of idea that then all of our little 4x4 images do fit inside from the card kits, and you could then change it. So you could say, oh, I want that one in today. Just change it round. So they're interchangeable like that.
That's a great idea.
Or if you don't want to change the picture, you can just stick it together. So this is the demo we're going to make, but I've just stuck that. I've not put my 2mm in between because I'm just going to leave that as a stand.
Aren't they fabulous?
Yeah, so you make 3 of those with that little kit, and they're really affordable.
That's a great idea. And of course, also the little bits, you could actually hang those
so you
onto
could hang
the wall
it if
as well.
you prefer. Yeah.
This is amazing. Do you want to know something absolutely bonkers? Really, really crazy, silly bonkers. You get 3. You get 3 of the frames, but under a £5. Have you been drinking the Bubbles, Kat? If you've never worked with MDF before, if you've never had a little look at these, get them home. Play, you know, spread these out, play with the grandchildren and have a little go on these. I think that's a really fabulous idea. I love the fact that you can change them round and the fact that they fit your smaller papers.
Yeah, that's it.
So exciting.
But also, you can obviously use them with anything across the board. Maybe Sanntangle on them.
Yeah,
That'd
exactly.
Be really cute.
Oh yeah, get tangling. But grab hold of those. They are flying into baskets. I might sneeze. Sorry about that. Just if I announce that I might sneeze, normally it goes away. Sybil, now if I have to look at the lights, I have to open my mouth as well, and it's not attractive. Brenda, Gloria, Jasmine, Jan, Sue, Leslie, well done. I've not said anything too bad today, I have to say. I've been relatively well.
I noticed we got in the bloopers, didn't we? With Santa's coming.
Yes, we did. I wasn't going to mention it. I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah, thing is, we were doing awards at the moment. You've got to vote. Thing is, they cut it off quite quickly, so it wasn't kind of context, and I lost the plot. Absolutely lost the plot, giggling. Left Hayley standing there, giggling. I won't be naughty today. It's all good. Santa's been. It's all good. 10% of the frames.
Wow.
have already gone. So I think it's time to move to a demo straight away, don't you? I've been good today. I'm not taking any of this. Right.
Right, so this is what we're going to make then. So we're going to make this little freestanding frame that I just showed you there.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it a little bit different. So this one I did with heat embossing powder, but just so that you can see that you can do the stamping with the pens as well, I'm going to do it that way instead.
Brilliant.
So first off then, I've got my Hyacinth Trio. So that's one of the stamps on the show. And this is just some watercolour cards. So I've just lined this up where I'm going to stamp that out. And you can see on this image I've already got some of my pens marked on here. So I'm just going to rub my pen nozzle all the way over where I want it purple.
Yeah.
So you can fill these out quite quick. I'm using the brush end. But obviously you have got your fine nib as well then, so you can go in for closer detail if you want to.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got all our colour onto there, and then I'm just going to flip that over and press that down. So again, really good with your stamping platforms.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so you can see I've missed a few little bits in the bottom, but that's fine. I can go back in and just add in that detail there, finish off those flowers and make sure we get that nice full image. And then just whilst we're doing that.
And that's literally just going straight from your pen onto the stamp.
It is, literally, yes. You've got all those different colours there. And if you did want to do something a little bit more arty, you could spritz it and maybe make the ink bleed a little bit.
They're so lovely, Hayley.
They are really pretty, aren't they?
Oh, my
pretty,
word.
That's not the word for it.
Sorry, well, I've got the pink. So I'm just literally, obviously I've got to, they're amazing. Oh, wow. You get pens sometimes a bit scratchy.
Yeah.
You know, if they're not very good quality, they're a bit scratchy.
Right, so you can see we're getting this image building up here of all the greens, and I'm going to watercolour it afterwards as well and fill in those blanks. So even if it's not perfectly stamped, I'm just thinking I really like that effect. I like that it looks hand-drawn and that I've done it, and not that it's just perfect and like I've bought it from a shop. Right, so I've just put my brown on there as well, so I'm just pressing that for the stamp along the bottom. So then you can see we've got this image starting to build up there. I've just missed a little bit on the bottom there.
But that's the beauty of it with the pens. You can just go back in straight away.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, they're so nice. It's going to sit here and colour.
Right, so I'm just going to take that out of there, get rid of my stamp, and then I'm going to do a little bit of colouring with it. So I'm just going to bring in my messy mat. So this is one of the mats that we've got on the show. So you get a multi-buy. It's an A4 and an A6.
Okay.
And it's got a holder as well. So it's the same sort of concept as your frames, which actually you could use these as frames if you weren't going to use them as your messy mat. Nice. Because you've got your 2mm inserts as well, so you can slip your mat in and out.
Oh, that is a good idea.
Yes, yeah, so if you really wanted a bigger frame, you could use that as well.
Yeah, they're great. And then $9.99 for the pair of those. So the A4 and the A6 is $9.99. We're going to keep popping the graphics in sort of on the side as we go. Right, so I've just laid a little bit of colour down just on my messy mat there. Yeah. And then I'm just... And that's the messy mat in the frame, by the way, just so you can see it there. I love these frames as well. These are so cute. Yeah. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of water just on my pen. So for these, I don't tend to put water into my actual brush. I just tend to dip it in. Okay. Just so that I'm not getting too much on there. But also, if you can see, if you don't pick then ink up from
the actual messy mat, your ink will spread. Right. So the ink that you've put down as your stamp, you can then spread that out and make that fill out really nicely.
That's great, isn't it?
So I'll just grab a little bit more water and then we can just fill this in. And I like to go in between the flower heads just because hyacinths tend to be quite full.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? A bouquet of hyacinths, you need, don't you? Then you've got a hyacinth bouquet. It's a bit like my hyacinth bouquet. It's a bit like my surname, Ruth Lynette. Half the family are Lynnettes, the other half are Linnets.
What are you?
Oh, Lynette. Until you go to the dentist and they go, Ruth Lynette.
Oh, yeah.
Although I'm married now, so they don't say it.
What's your married name?
Ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Every day, having a ball.
Right, so then I'm just adding a little bit of the other colour purple that I've picked just into there to add a little bit of detail.
Yeah.
Just to pick these up.
And this is a great way to create something that literally looks like you've hand painted all of it.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Especially because you've got the colour then from the stamp originally. Yeah. You are just filling in that colour then that you've laid down already. So it can look a little bit, well, obviously it just looks watercolory. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. Like totally. I love that it looks how it looks. Yeah. Right, so we'll fill a few more of these in and then I can move over to, I've got one that I already did a little bit earlier on. So then I've just got one here that I've just fussy cut out. So I've just left a little bit of a white border around that. Yeah. And then we're just going to move this frame in here. So with my frame, I've just covered the outside just using watercolour card. Yeah. Just so that then we can do a little bit of stamping on here. So on the show as well, we've got my script stamp, and this is one. Oh, this is my favourite. Love these. So again, with this, all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of ink just on some parts of the text, just so I can see roughly where that I've got it. And then I'm just going to press this on in some areas of my frame here, just to pick that up. This stamp is just, it's one that I go to all the time. It's just a nice little filler, and it doesn't ruin anything. You know, if you just put a little bit on, you go, oh, I'm not too fussed. It doesn't matter. There's not too much detail with it. So then I'm just going to use my Dinky Inkies as well, just to lift this around the edge.
We'll have a little look. Do we have that script stamp?
We do, yeah. Yeah.
That's all right, darling. Don't you worry.
We've got a matching script embossing folder as well.
I will bring both of those in. Scripts are always really workable as well, I think, aren't they? They're really usable. And that's a really lovely one. So that's your script A5 stamp, which Hayley's using. I've also got the embossing folder here as well. The embossing folders are also fabulous.
Oh, I did emboss a few for you as
well. Oh, wow. Right. It doesn't come on its own. I've got two. Yeah. So you've got the script. You've got, it's all good, Kat. You've got the script, but you've also got, and I love this as well, you've got those fantastic, the music notes in there as well. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Do a bit of a deal, Kat, there. Do a bit of a deal for us. It's Christmas. Come on, don't be tight. And of course, I don't know if you can see. See, they're perfect then. Because obviously you can rub your inks over the top of those and they look amazing. You can, of course, do it the other way. Don't forget, you've got your de-embossed side as well. Debossed. Sorry, I always get that wrong. Is that right? Yeah. Embossed and debossed, not de-embossed. Adding in words when I don't need them. Mary Ann said, hi, Ruth. Apologies, I missed the messy mat. Could you talk through it again, please? Thank you, and Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you as well. I'm sorry, no. Yes, of course we can. Of course we can. So your messy mat, you get two. You get the A4 and you get the A6. Oh, do they actually come with the frames?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
they
so
come with the
sorry.
holder, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's not technically a frame. No. It was a holder for your messy mat, but I was just thinking they're the same.
I thought they were
frames. Yeah, you can use them. Put a picture in there instead.
Oh, I beg your pudding.
I don't usually tend to keep it in my holder. It's just if I've got it on my desk. That's just a nice. I could decorate it.
I didn't sorry, I thought we were going to bring the details of that in after. Well, there you go, that's even better for £9.99. So you've got the kind of the frame part of it, then you've got your messy mat, and you've got exactly the same in terms of the A6. And it's a messy mat because you can do that. You can get it messy, can't you?
So it's Mylar, so it's just the same as all your Mylar. Okay. All your stencil material. So any stencils you bought is the same material. It's just a mat there that we've cut, and it's just kind of glossy so that you can then put your inks on, things like that. Just give it a scribble, and then, that'll pick up any inks, you can put your ink pads on there. You can obviously then spritz that and make up backgrounds, which we're going to do a little bit later.
And really easy to clean.
Yeah.
There you go, look at that.
Baby wipe, yeah.
There we go, so hopefully that explains a little bit, but I'm glad you actually sent that in now because I didn't quite realise, I hadn't twigged. So £9.99. If you notice the lights are going out gradually, I'm gradually running out of battery. Okie dokie, so we've done the script part of that.
Yep, so we've just got the frame ready there then. So I'm just going to hot glue that together, just using a Crafter's Companion gun here.
Yeah.
So just, oh, my glue's gone. A bit funny, it's been turned on for too long. If that's possible.
I'm saying nothing.
No, don't. We'll be on next year's bloopers at that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think we need to do that. We need to make a plan, really.
Plan so we can win.
Yeah. I think Andy's face is a win, personally. But, you know, I'm not a sore loser or anything. Please make sure you vote for myself and Hayley.
Right, so in the middle here, then, I'm just putting a little bit of the natural sisal or sisal. And then our hyacinths are going to pop on the top here.
And you'll find that on the web, by the way.
Yeah, we've bought them individually for you this time, so you've got a few different options.
You've got loads there, haven't you? Yeah. Some nice colours as well. Obviously, Ruth heads for the pink. The black, the pink. You've got that lovely brown in there as well. That's gorgeous. It's almost like a gold, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're amazing. These are all on the web for you as well, so you can just go and there's loads of different colours to choose from, and they go on forever. Literally, you get so much in those little bags, but they're really nice to have in your stash, honestly. They're really lovely to add texture. They're all £3.99 each. You can just pop those in to your order whilst you're there. There you go. And you get 20 grams in there as well, so that's your black. You've got all the different codes there for you on the web. It's nice, yeah, nice pink. I mean, it's pink. Pink. And of course, you've got that lovely gold hue in there as well. So £3.99 for those ones. Super duper.
Right, so I've got another little bit of watercolour card here, and I'm just going to stamp one of the flowers. So this is one of the Ditsy Stitches in the Floral Favourites bundle. So I put that bundle together because it is literally what it says on the tin. It's my favourites.
Yeah, there you go.
3 of my favourite stamps and dies just in a bundle for you. So you've got the Ditsy Stitches, the puff balls, and the Striped Delights in there. Right, so I've just stamped the flower there, and I'm just colouring in, just using my water brush again. So I've just laid a little bit of the purple ink down on the messy mat there, and just taking my brush pen in. So I've spritzed a little bit on the mat there so that we've got a little bit of water with the ink.
Do you get all of these with the Floral Favourites?
Yeah.
All of that?
Yeah.
Oh my wordy. Wow, sorry, you've got a huge amount going on here. Look at this, your Floral Favourites, I mean £49.99, this is bonkers the amount you get. Look at those for a start off, huge, huge stamps that you can see, and as if that wasn't enough, obviously you're going to have the matching dies, which is incredible. That's lovely. Then you've got these beautiful big flowers in there as well, so different varieties. And again, you've got the matching dies. These should be, basically, you should be looking at £75 for these. Then you've got your third set. So again, you've got the matching dies to the stamps. That's amazing, Hayley. They're beautiful, and you can create some really, really gorgeous designs with, look at that little bunny rabbit. That's obviously, I've not got the rabbit in there, but in terms of some of those, have I picked the right ones there?
Yeah, it's
because it's just to show you the flowers.
Yeah,
absolutely.
got whole piles from that bundle.
I mean, there's a huge amount here, look at those. That 3D effect is fabulous, whether you're doing Easter cards, obviously your Christmas cards probably done, but your Merry Christmas, oh, look at him, or her. I've got 2 there. But that was really cute. It works in there though, doesn't it?
It does work in there, yeah.
It wasn't meant to be in there. On your wedding day, isn't that beautiful? So some gorgeous, and then your little bunny rabbit in there as well. That's a heck of a deal. $49.99. Great work. Loads of floral designs there for you. So lots of stamps and all of those fantastic dies as well. They're amazing.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
They are my favourites, definitely. Right, so you saw me just finishing off that flower there, so I just added a little bit of colour onto that, and then I've just got a few that I've already cut out. So in the set, you do get a lot of different sizes, so I've just done some in the lighter lilac that we used, and then some in the purple. Also, the papers, I should mention, are from the Spring Multi-Buy. So that's just a really nice one. I'm using the moody purple here, but it doesn't look that moody, you know, because I've toned it down with all the lilacs. It doesn't look as dark as it is. Yeah. Right, so we're going to add all our flowers around here. So I'm just going to add a few little creases into the petals.
We're going to do all 3 of these papers, by the way, for an amazing price point. I'll quickly flick you through these. So this is your moody, not so moody purple. So you get an idea of what you're going to get on the front of those. And if I just do a little quick flick through, I love these, I have to say. Yeah. These are some of my favourite papers that you've done. So you've got some wonderful, I mean, again, pop them, I just want to frame them and pop them on my walls.
If you put them with gold mirror board, it really sets it off. Yeah.
Especially that one.
Really classy, yeah.
That's really lovely. And you've got the sort of the script just kind of gradually making its presence felt throughout there. So that's your moody purples. Then you've got your lemon sorbet. Just, I don't know why I'm hopping to Easter, but I am. You've got all of those gorgeous sort of lemon sorbet slices. How fruity and fabulous are they? If they don't put a smile on your face, nothing will. Simple as. I want to be in some fantastic, I don't know why I want to be in a French kitchen when I look at that. I think I should be looking at lemon trees. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Isn't that, look at that as well. That's a really nice sort of variety of papers to have as well, isn't it? Yeah. And you can stamp on these, draw on these?
Yeah, so they're uncoated and they're 120 GSM, so it's a nice weight then for creasing if you're doing flowers, but also great for on your backing papers of your cards.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. Look at those pinks. So all 3 pads for $19.99. They're really beautiful. Kat, it's Christmas. Take a little bit more off. She's done it. She's on it. She's on it. Look at those. These are absolutely epic, beautiful. Make sure you're grabbing hold of those ones. Time is going too quickly. £17.99 for all 3. I'm sorry, I will keep interrupting. I apologise, but just so we can get everything to you. Right. In the meantime, you've been bringing the flowers to life.
Yes. So I've just concertina folded these petals here. So they're just in a little creased effect there, and I'm just layering 2 together. Right, so we'll just pop those 2 together. That's why I stopped. I thought she meant Kylie Minogue.
Well, I do. Apparently Kylie's watching right now. We stopped us in our track.
Hi,
Kylie. Spinning around without my way. But you hear that all the time, don't you, Kylie? All the time. And
Sybil, well done. Actual Kylie, though.
You never know. Could be. She could be residing in Nottinghamshire right now.
You never know.
You never know. Well, the thing is, didn't she buy those? Didn't she buy those hot pants in like a thrift store or something?
Oh, did she?
I might have made that up, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So maybe she's quite crafty. I think she would be.
Yeah. Right, so I'm just going to add some pollen head stamens into the middle of my flowers here. So we've got a mixed bundle on the show, and these are just a must-have for me.
Yeah, these are really cute.
Yeah, you get, I think it's 8 different colours.
They're really tactile
and a bundle of each, yeah. Right, so I'm just putting 2 or 3 in each flower. So I've just poked a hole in the middle, and then I'm just folding them in half and then just pushing them through the hole there. And then we're going to do just 1, I think, in my little ones. I
think these are adorable.
Yeah.
Little stamens of the flower, they're gorgeous. So you get all of those. Your mixed pollen head stem bundles, look at those. So you actually get 8 individual bundles. There's loads in there. Literally every bundle. I look, there's no more satisfying word, I don't know why. Bundle. Bollard is Kat's favourite word, there we go. But there's loads in there for you to use, and they will add that realistic touch to your flowers, won't they?
Yeah, definitely. And also with the white ones, you can change the colour. So if you wanted to add a little bit of colour to the ends of the stamens with the pens or with your inks or something, you can do that as well. Right, so we've got 1 flower just on there. I'll add in another one, and then we can just add in some embellishments as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use the loops and lace as well on top of there, and we're going to colour tint those just using the pens again.
Really cute.
Pop that one into there. There we go. Right, and then I've just got some of my embellishments that I've die cut out. So these are the loops and lace. So I've just got them out of white card here. So I'm just going to scribble onto my mat and then add a little bit of spritz water.
Okay, we'll put the loops and lace embellishment die set in for you.
And then I'm just dunking this straight into the ink there.
See, that's why the mat's really useful as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And also, if you're going to heat your little bits like this, don't do it on your mat, because your mat is actually heat resistant.
Yeah.
So it won't actually dry that quick.
That's a really cute way of doing it.
Yeah, so obviously then, if you want to do it a second time, you'll get different prints on your leaves.
Yeah.
So if I just show you the ones that I've got here, you've kind of got like a watercolour effect on them.
It's like raindrops on it.
Yeah, as I've done it a second time, you can just see the detail that's come through there. Right, we'll give that one to one side to dry, and then we can just break these up and pop them into our arrangement.
We're going to pop the frames back on screen because they're really popular. I'm not surprised. I think they're lovely.
Yeah, they're a must-have for me.
Well, $4.99. Can't go wrong. And you get 3, don't forget. And if you are starting to work maybe with mixed media, maybe you're wanting to really branch out a little bit next year, £4.99 for 3 of those. For 3 of those. I mean, if you go and get a large takeaway coffee in some places now, you can be paying that, can't you?
Yeah.
I did it the other day. I was in town. I thought I'll have a treat. I was like, oh my word.
Regret that
the word treat. I enjoyed it, but you know.
Yeah.
Not doing that every day. Crumbs are armour.
Right, so we've got the little bits of leaves in there, and then I'm just going to add You Are Wonderful, which is from our hyacinth again.
Yeah.
Just adding a little bit of ink just around the edge, just to frame that. Just to lift that up a little bit, and then we can pop that just onto the side there. And then we can add our little triangular piece into the back, and then that will be freestanding.
That is really, in a second it will be.
It will be.
There we go.
There we go.
How lovely is that? And that doesn't take that long. You know,
No.
the time that that's taken is really quite minimal, but the effect you've got is just beautiful, Hayley. I love that. Honestly, we need about 4 hours with Hayley today. There is so much in here. Don't forget you've got your frames with your messy mat as well, which I know you need in your life. All of those fantastic papers. You've got so many stamps and dies to get hold of, but do not forget your pens, your pens, your pens, your pens. I am going to buy these, quite frankly, so I'll talk to you afterwards because I need to grab hold of these. They literally, they're so, and I have just bought myself a whole set of pens, I won't lie. You can never have too many. Literally, you can never have too many pens. It was always my thing, the beginning of you know, summer holidays, getting back to school, went to buy your new bag and your pens. I could tell you now, every one of those would have had a little white sticker on the top with my name in the corresponding colour. Did I lend them to anybody? Never.
Can't trust them to give them
Can't trust them.
No.
I can't have one missing. It's going to ruin my juju. So $39.99, you get 3 sets of pens here, plus a free stamp set. So you've got, the pens are $19.99 each normally as well. So you've got sea, floral and earth. I've got 2 of the 3. The earth tones are still on to the side. But you've got those beautiful sort of, I'm going to grab them. I'm just being careful because my chair's on wheels. It could go all kind of horrible. I know, right at the end of the show. Ruth's in A&E. There you go. So you've got, no, it's not all way up. Low, I'm not going to do a John Scott. There you go. So you've got all 3 of those pens. They're beautiful. So you've got 36 colours. Look at the different tones and shades that you're seeing there. In fact, if I do it like that as well, aren't they amazing? Come to mama. And you get a free stamp set, don't forget. So you've got your free stamps in there as well. And what a lovely way of doing it by actually laying that colour onto your stamps. You know, if you haven't got any ink pads, if you want to just really work with those pens, that's a great way of doing it. I promise you now, they feel beautiful in your hand. You've got it completely right, sort of ergonomically. So ordinarily, you'd be looking at $19.99 per pen pack. That's quite hard to say. But $39.99 today with the free stamp set as well, which I've put somewhere. Look, we promised an extra special Share Your Makes. We've shown some of the Share Your Makes as we've gone along. It's been so busy. Look at this, Producer Cat, gold star on Christmas Day. She's put all of your names on a wheel. Whether we've shown them or not, they're all there on a wheel. We might be able to flash through a few, but the wheel is being spun. Where will it go? I feel like I'm on This Morning. Where's it going to land? Oh! Sharon King. Oh my goodness, you are the winner. Hurrah! Round of applause. Did we show Sharon's earlier on? Did we? I think it might have been one that we showed very early on in the show. Sharon, £25 going into your account, credited. That's rather amazing. Thank you for everybody that sent in your Share Your Makes. We love them. I feel like after a show, we should suggest this. We should put them somewhere. Do you know what I mean? If we did something like this up on the wall. Well, no, just on no, I didn't mean that. I mean like on a website somewhere. I don't know how we do it. Just a suggestion. I'll send it to powers that be. But yeah, we had so many entries, we just couldn't quite get through them all. So I do apologise, but there was loads and loads in there. So that was our wheel. Congratulations! And don't forget, somebody's going to be selected at random in a second as well to win the goodie bag. Have you seen the goodie bag? It's jam-packed full.
I know.
It's amazing.
I've seen Sandra drawing on the mug.
That mug.
It took her like 20 minutes.
It's ridiculous, isn't
I know.
it?
She was just sat there.
I know.
Done.
So in which case, if I whip that, she could do another one in like...
Yeah.
That's your goodie
got one
bag.
in the green room. Take it.
Oh, had she? Oh, okay. There we go. Well done. Sharon, there we go. That was Sharon's design. That was the 24 Days of Christmas. There it is. That was the Advent Suntangle, wasn't it? Well done. Beautiful. Congratulations. Picked at random. All of your entries went in, so congratulations to each and every single one of you. Phenomenal. Right, we have just shy of 15 minutes remaining. I know, I'm like that. Do we go here? Do we go there? Well, we've got another demo ready to go. So, oh, look how pretty this is.
We're going to be colouring on vellum. So another technique for you. When I actually got the pens, the sample pens, one of the first things I did was colouring on the back of vellum. So I really liked the effect.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought I'd share this with you because a lot of people said, oh, I need them pens. Like, what have you done on the back of vellum? So they're not technically for that, but you can use them for that. So
okay, cool.
As well. Right, so first off then, we're going to make our background. So we're going to do similar to what we did where we put the colour down and then do the spritz in. So I'm just going to lay down a couple of bits of colour. So I've just got my dark purple that we used before and then like a pinky purple.
Because of course, I guess you can blend those, can't you?
Yeah,
make even more shades and tones.
So I'm just going to give that a bit of a spritz. And then I'm just going to press that into and squeeze that ink out. Now the best thing is, it doesn't look the same every time.
No.
So then you can keep going back in. I just want something quite subtle like that. If you can see on my original card, I've not actually got that much colour on there, so that's perfect. But if you did want to dab in a few little extra bits of colour, you can definitely do that as well. So we'll just give this a blast and just dry that off. So we can give this a dry. Now I am using watercolour card just because obviously it's made for your watercolouring, but you can use other card. You might not get the best effects, but it is worth giving it a go. You never know what it might turn out like. It might be exactly what you want. And there's not a right or wrong, so if you haven't got watercolour card, it doesn't really matter. So we'll just give that a bit of a dry there. I really like doing, it just reminds me of unicorns, the colours that I use, like the purples and pinks, like it just looks really nice. Right, so I'll just dab off a little bit of that. Perfect. Right, so then we're going to add in some more of our stamp design. Now, if you do this, make sure you wipe off your stamp in between, because the amount of times that I've done it and I've got green there and I wanted lilac. Yeah. So just make sure you do clean it off. But we're just doing the same sort of thing, just drawing onto the stamp there. And that doesn't hurt your pens going over the stamps? Nah, not at all. Fine. Yeah, because they're quite soft, the stamps, it's not going to damage the nib there at all. So then we'll put our script onto there. And the best thing is it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, because it is watercolour, it looks nice regardless. So then I've just got one of my little butterflies. So this is in your free stamp set, if you buy the pens. This is cute. Just to fill that out a little bit. So I'm just going to add in a few little butterflies. Oh. So I'm doing my second stamp as well, just so that it's a little bit lighter down there. And then we can go back in again. So this is really, it's kind of one of those labour of love things that you just build up. Yeah. So I've literally just started with a white piece of card. I think, to be fair, that's all I've used. White card and the pens there, a little bit of vellum. So there we go. Got our butterflies. So you can see that's starting to build up already. And then because I've got a little bit of ink left, I'm just going to take a little bit more water. And then I'm just going to link in some of the ink there and then just add some splatters. Love it. So obviously if you do these in darker colours, you'll get even darker splatters. You get a nice different effect every single time. So if we go for a little bit more in there. Add some more splatters in. Hopefully you can see that they're coming on a little bit darker. Right, so then we can give that another dry off. Just so that we've got the base there ready to go on.
And this is why, again, you need your messy mat, obviously your heat mat as well.
Yeah.
But even very few materials, i.e. you've got your card, you've got your brand new pens in there, and you get your free stamp set. It's only the script that's kind of added into that.
Yeah.
It's just chuck on anyway, grab hold of that.
Yeah, that's it. Right, so in the middle then, I've just got the hello sentiment. So this is one of our delightful sentiments that you get in the set. So you've got matching stamps and dies, and they are a solid, if I stamp the hello for you in a solid ink, if I've got one. Just so you can see, because I've heat embossed this, it is solid white, but just so you can see how nice that is. It's quite a
great.
Nice,
very
big,
kind
solid.
Of calligraphy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, when I've heat embossed this, it's glittery as well.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. You could overlay a couple together if you wanted, whatever you fancy doing there.
And again, these are a huge font. Look at these.
They are, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So you've got all of those in there. And you've got the matching dies as well. So you've got thank you. Can I read all of those? You've got you're amazing, but you could just put amazing. Sending hugs, hello, thank you, happy birthday. I really like that font. That's one of my favourites, actually.
Yeah, it's a really
with
nice one, isn't
dies.
it? Yeah.
Very usable. $19.99 for all of those sentiments. You can obviously chop into those if you want to. You can perhaps make your own sentences as well from what you've got in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Just sending hugs, you might just put hugs, happy hugs, up to you. 19, well, they are, aren't they? $19.99 for both those big stamps and dies on those. They're A4, so amazing for $19.99 on those. We've only got 5 minutes. I don't want Christmas to... I mean, it's not finished, but I don't want it to end here. I'll be making today. Had a lovely time.
I know.
Oh, so we're going on to vellum.
Yes, so I've just got a couple of small ones, but I'll show you on the large one. All I'm doing, just bear in mind, obviously, because they're water-based, if you get water onto the ink, it will bleed.
Okay.
So the reason that I'm telling you that is because obviously when you're sticking these down, if you're using a water-based glue, you might get a bit of bleeding with the pens, which is why I say that they're not meant for this, but you can use them for this. So all I do is just don't put ink where I'm going to glue. So I'm just going to add my glue down the centre of my dragonfly, so I'm just not putting ink down there.
Right.
So then I've just got my light lilac on there, and then I'm going to take my brush pen of my dark, and I'm just going to add some flicks. Oh. Now, because this is kind of like is it opaque when it's not quite see-through? Yeah. Yeah, so you're getting a lighter colour coming through on the other side. Okay. So then when I add this in, you won't see all the lines and things. I'm going to blend it over the top again. But then, when you blend those two together, you're going to get a nice seamless blend, and you won't see any of that on the other side.
So you've got that probably transparency, isn't it? Not opaque.
Yes, that's probably.
I'm hungry now. I'm ready. Oh, I won't lie. I've just got
yes.
turkey on the brain now.
Fair enough.
I'm ready to hit the turkey.
Yeah. Who isn't by this time of day?
I know.
Right, so just add that ink on the back of there. So then as I flip this over, you'll be able to see we've not got half as much colour coming through. No. You've just got the hint there.
A bit of sparkle.
So you can see how subtle that is in comparison. So then I've just got one large one that I'm just going to pop up the top here. So if you use hot glue though, obviously your ink won't bleed. So that's a safe option as well.
Okay.
And then we're just going to take a little bit more hot glue to there. And then one more in the bottom as well. And then we'll just add some pearls just to finish that off. You can stick his wings down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just add, these are just some of the essential pearls that I'm just going to pop on here, just with a little bit of go-to glue. So I'm just going to add 3 little dots. One more over here.
And if you want the pearls, they're on the web as well. You've got a fantastic collection of pearls, the whole kit and caboodle there. You've got a lot in there. Approximately 500 of the 4mm, 250 of the 5mm and 200 of the 6mm. So pearls galore in there, or pearls glorious. And you can say I won't get them out right now, but you can see gradually kind of decreasing or increasing in size. But you've got the blue, the sort of the classic pearl, the green, the deep berry red, and that wonderful bright red as well for $17.99. It's going to take you time to use those. It does come in the case as well, which is amazing. So it keeps them all beautifully sort of separated at $17.99.
Just in time.
Just perfect timing.
There we go. Just
How pretty is that?
Just finish that off. You could add some sisal on there if you wanted, maybe some of the pinks or the natural.
That is lovely. Very, very beautiful. So don't forget, please add to your order today the amazing collection of pens. They are brand spanking new. I love them. You're going to be doing loads with those. Brand new stamp in there as well, which is free of charge. Should be close to £70 for those. With the free stamp instead, it's $39.99. So keep adding to your order. Hayley, thank you so much. It's flown. It's gone in a heartbeat. Do you know when you're back with us?
I do.
When?
I've got a drop-in show on the 28th. I'm with you for 2 hours at 2
and 4.
Yeah.
Oh, get in.
Yeah,
amazing.
2 days.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, I look forward to that. That's very exciting. Oh, we haven't got long to wait then. That's amazing. Super duper. Now, before we trot off this afternoon, we have a winner of the goodie bag. That amazing, awesome goodie bag with your shrink plastic in there, the fantastic bespoke mug, which was Santangled by Sandra. Anybody who bought today went into the draw. The winner, selected at random, is Sue Wood. Congratulations. Yay! Sue Wood from Chelmsford, you win the goodie bag. Congratulations. That's exciting. That will be winging its way to you, obviously, when everybody's back in and working. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching, sharing our first Christmas here at Hobby Maker. We've loved being with you. Thank you for keeping us company. Keep checking out of your baskets. You've got right the way through until midnight. We will be going home to dive into the turkey and the Brussels sprouts. Not you, Alex. Not you. He's covered in Brussels sprouts. And we're going to have a little sherry or two. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. We will see you very soon. Back tomorrow, of course, here on Boxing Day. Until then, wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Bye.